into the microphone.
Yeah.
Hey, Wyatt, do you ever own a PSP?
PSP?
Yeah.
PlayStation P? No, I never owned one. I always wanted one.
Hey, Wyatt.
Yeah.
Do you own a PSP? Spider-Man 2 on the PSP got a lot of backlash because it was nothing like the PS2
Dude,
game.
It was a sequel to, like, the first game. Like, it had the same soundtrack as the first game, like, on the fucking PlayStation.
Because, they hyped the PSP as a PlayStation, but portable. But all the games in it were, kind of like mobile game equivalents.
No,
so,
legit, it had the
was just
same
never
exact level structure as the first game, with, like, the fucking, you can't land on the ground. You're always, like, swinging off of clouds and shit. It was, like, the same exact structure.
The reason I bring this up is because I saw an advertisement from, back in, 2006, 2007, or whenever it came out. Basically, when you bought that game, Spider-Man 2 on the PSP, you were given 2 codes to, 2 films that you wanted to watch alongside it. And I just remember seeing...
What were they?
Kick-Ass was one of them. I can't remember the other one, but one of them was Kick-Ass.
That came out way later, though.
Kick-Ass was like 2010,
I don't know. It was
brother.
it was like a deal that you could get with the PSP in 2010, where you could get Kick-Ass as a movie.
If you bought I see. It was
which is a game
Friday
that came out way before it.
It was probably one of those fucking catalog things, like you look in fucking the fucking Walmart catalog, and you're just like, "Ooh, this mom," and then she'd be like,
"The 3DS came out a year after that
for $20."
Do you know how fucked up that is that the 3DS came out in 2011?
The 3DS?
The
3DS,
crazy.
Yes. The 3DS.
That's so crazy.
The DS was like 2006, right?
2005.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
that's
that's old.
the Wii.
2006 was the Wii, yeah.
Pre-Wii. Pre-Wii. Wow.
Pre-Wii. Pre-Wii Herman.
How fucking crazy is it that Nintendo just basically killed 2 birds with 1 stone, and they have just we have a handheld console and a regular console in one now.
Man.
You don't need no fucking DS.
We got to do a video games episode at some point. Anyway.
Oh, dude, that'd be
what's up?
hard as hell.
Oh
What's up, guys? It's been 2 weeks.
It's the 1-1. It's the 2 sticks on a tree. It's the 11th episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Bruv.
And as you can see, guys, this is our Venom the Last Dance podcast celebration.
Yes!
Okay, I want to talk about that real quick. That movie looks fun as fuck. You guys are fucking
okay,
you're not
listen,
excited
I was
for
watching
Fuck
it.
you.
I was watching the trailer, and I was like, "Yep, this just looks like more Venom." So it'll probably
It's more Venom.
most people. And then the horse came up, and I lost my mind. Just
dude, that was the
horse
coolest
is here.
ever. The horse is here. Also, I don't know why, man.
Yeah.
Seeing that little nod to the first one with the horse pulling him back in, and also seeing him and Mrs. Chen dancing, I just kind of thought wow, why am I getting emotional with this?
These people are just making the same movie 3 times, and I can't be angry.
Sony, I love how Sony has found their mold with fucking Venom. They're just fun bullshit. They
couldn't duplicate it with Morbius. They couldn't duplicate it with
It's
Madam
the
Web.
only.
That's what movies are supposed to
Flat on
be.
their
They're just
face with Craven.
yeah,
Be just as bad.
It's the only franchise that they have where the post-credit scene actually leads into something. Even if it's stupid, it at least leads to something.
That's why I'm happy for it, because that's what movies are supposed to be.
Yeah.
They're just fun bullshit. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Tom Hardy looks like he's having fun too.
Tom Hardy did
Venom
his acting
horse.
better. He's got that biker movie coming out in the next couple of weeks.
That looks cool too.
I will be watching. Me and my son will be attending the cinema.
The cinema for the Bike Riders 2024 director Jeff
The
Nichols.
Dick Riders.
Anyway.
The Dick Riders.
Anyway, yeah. If you don't know where we are, we're on YouTube, we're on Spotify. We also have merchandise out. We just released a new shirt design for our 10th episode.
Put it up on screen.
Put it up on the screen, Wyatt. There it is. Put it in my hands. Don't put it in the middle of the screen. Put it in my hand.
I'm just gonna put a picture of Jackie Earl Haley. That's it. Jackie Earl Haley
from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. If you don't know where to find our merch, what's the website, Simon?
Watch it.
Oh, the website is www.goosegotpw.com.
Wow, that's crazy.
Did I do it right? Did I do it right on the first try?
Yeah,
No,
you
you
did do
didn't.
it right on the first try.
I hate you.
So yeah, there'll be a tab on that website called podcast. You can find our stuff and also our buddies Animes Love Animes Live. Go check them out if you want to.
Who are they?
You know, and you
They
know,
are-
our Swim Squad guys, sometimes we stream during Raw, they stream during Dynamite. They do it for
Very good point. I want
Yeah.
to mention this right now to date this episode. Our buddy Tyler just finished his subathon, so well done for finishing that. But that also means we'll be able to do our live streams over on bodyslam.net. So please do check that out as well.
Hell yeah.
Oh, they're gonna be streaming NXT. They're gonna be streaming Ethan Page's debut match tonight, guys. Let's go!
So yeah, let's so let's cut to the chase. We have not planned jack shit for this episode.
Woo!
So we'll
That's how you know it's gonna be good.
That's how you know it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a disaster.
We just have brought more films to the table. So who wants to go first? Me!
I've gone
Wow!
I would-
I was like,
Really, don't I cast?
my
Hey, what's up,
answer
Simon?
is no.
I was literally right about to do the it's me, and then you went like fucking.
I thought I was gonna get a dead silence. I was scared.
Yeah,
I'm
it
scared.
happens
I'm scared for my
because
life.
Every time Castle is like, "Who wants to start?" Nobody says anything, and then it's always
Yeah.
Cass who ends up starting. I guess
can't
why
wait
it
to
started
play
last
my
time, but
I can't wait to play my Nintendo 64. Oh fuck.
You go first, Simon. You go first.
okay. A banana fuck. Anyway, I was thinking to myself,
Not the banana.
I had
wonderful world.
I see skies.
Oh my god.
I see babies. I'm coming for me and you. What the fuck?
and I think to myself, I chose Sky High.
Oh,
Betty is
That's
a Betty.
because I had a couple movies in mind, and then I saw that my friends on Base World had watched that movie lately, and they didn't invite me, and I was horribly.
We said we were watching something, didn't we?
Nobody said shit to me.
Jesus Christ! Put the mic down. Oh my god.
You know, it'd be really funny if I brought this too, and you just fucking stole my shit. Imagine.
Dude, the ultimate
No, I
revenge.
didn't,
the
though.
ultimate, this is a certified Jaws of the revenge. Anyway, I had two movies in mind, but I was like, I saw a discussing film article talking about how this potential sequel for Sky High, and then Bruce Campbell quote tweeted it and said, "I'm in," which gave me the first shred of hope.
I too would like a job.
It's Bruce Campbell.
Money?
He don't need a job. He can just coast on residuals for the rest of his life. So, like, who
True, yeah.
cares? But nah, Sky
Money.
High. I bring it to the table. This is I know it's usually Donut Cast's gimmick to bring shitty kids movies to the table here.
It's not
But
a
Sky
shitty
High.
It's not
Sky
shit.
High is not a shitty movie, but it's still like a kids movie from the mid 2000s. So I feel like I was stealing Donut
Yeah.
Cast's.
It ain't no tale of two kitties, that's for sure.
No,
And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. The more I think about it, honestly, it's no Tale of Despero. Anyway,
Oh my god!
There,
Oh my
remember that?
God.
dude.
Oh
that book-
my
we read that
God.
book. We read that book in 3rd grade. I was like, what the fuck?
We had like this dance class that we did in primary school.
Oh, no.
And like one of the songs is like, because obviously they link to movies. So one of the movies was War of the Worlds. So we watched that at a young age. Good movie, obviously, War of the Worlds. But one of them was fucking Tale of Desperate.
Yeah.
I've not seen that movie in like 12 years or some shit. That's
That was
crazy.
about a little stupid deformed mouse saying like, "Oh wow, this princess is so hot. I want to talk to her." He talks to her, and then he goes to like a concentration camp or something because he broke the law. He's not supposed to speak.
It's
to people.
crazy. It's like I don't
His
remember.
brother, his own brother, sells him out. It's like,
How about when it opens with actual like death by heartache? Like the fucking queen just like dies at the beginning
Dude.
of that movie.
That's fucking weird. Fucking,
Anyways, talking about good movie.
Sky
Yeah,
High.
Sky High, Sky High.
So I don't know if y'all know. Maybe Wyatt knows. I don't know if Cass knows this. This was supposed to be Disney's big like superhero thing before
Really?
Marvel, before the Marvel purchase. Like they were going to make a trilogy. They were going to make a show, and apparently there were comics on the way as well. They were literally going to adapt.
Oh,
this
this
into, like,
is gonna be their big thing. God damn. All right.
Yeah. They really like apparently invested a lot of stock in it. Like they had I don't know if the comics thing was rumored, but there was a trilogy planned and there was a series that they were going to make out of this, which is all the more tragic because the movie flopped. And it's more tragic because genuinely the movie, I'm not saying it's great. I'm not saying it's like the best.
It's a great family movie.
Yeah, families can get it. It doesn't make you feel stupid if you watch it with young kids. There's movies that you watch with. What are you laughing?
What is wrong with you?
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to keep. Why it's doing the chair thing?
Oh, fuck you! Oh!
You stop doing
chairs. No more chairs.
This is the subtle reference
Alright,
to
guys,
an off
I'm taking a knee.
off podcast.
I'm taking a knee, guys.
Squat for the whole thing? You gonna fucking
How we
squat
doing?
for the whole thing?
Yep, I'm gonna pray on my knees.
I'm gonna look away because I'll keep laughing at it.
Anyway,
I
guys,
just couldn't
Sky High-
concentrate
Sky High
while
is
it going like
Sky High is
this.
a pretty good. It's a pretty good movie when it's the more I think
It's a
about
pretty
it.
good movie, guys.
It's a pretty solid picture. Okay, I gotta stop. It is
Covered
a
what?
very like simple superhero take, but it also has a lot of like fun takes on the superhero thing. Like it's even like small like verbal gags, like the science class being mad science. I find that to be very funny personally. Like that's just a little thing for me. And there's a few stupid like kiddie jokes. They saved the obligatory poop joke for like the end of the movie when they all turn into babies or some shit like that.
Spoiler! Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, I spoiled. How old is that movie? 20 years old? 20 years old.
Oh, it's
right?
not. It's
Dude,
20
we
years
said
old.
it in
Yeah.
episode 1. If you don't want spoilers, stop fucking listening to our podcast. In fact,
yeah, we
start
do it every
listening
time.
and then just shut up. Shut the
Off
fuck
is the
up.
direction you can fuck.
Off! Is it
He does that fucking fuck. Get out of here.
What kind of dumb shit?
This is the worst fucking episode ever.
Damn it. Fuck.
Yeah, god damn it. Fuck. It's the best.
Oh, that match was so great watching live. Anyway,
man.
Oh,
Like,
wow. It's almost as if
I
we're
think
going to mention it
also-
later.
shut up. It's also just a very wholesome movie. A lot of kids' movies these days are very cynical and they make stupid jokes and they treat the audience as younger than as lesser than them. But like the core cast characters, like they're all likable. A lot of them are fucking.
Oh, yeah.
They're all like the high school tropes and stuff. But like they're very likable and they give a lot of good payoff for all their stuff. The character why it's mentioned to me of Royal Pain, played by both Patrick Warburton
And
I'm trying to
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead, which is crazy.
Winstead.
Fucking Ramona Flowers, is the funny because it's great because when it becomes apparent that they're the same person at the end when the twist happens, she like his voice, like the way he talks makes so much more sense.
of course I'm a girl.
Of course I'm a girl, you idiot.
Of course I'm a girl.
No, my favorite is when he's talking to what's his face, Jim Rash, the guy from Community, Jim Rash, who plays like the little,
He's the fucking
little
dude.
goblin guy. When he goes, Daddy's little girl, and he goes, I told you never to call me that.
I told you never to call me that.
It feels like an animated series put in live action, but not in like a really cringy way. Genuinely good action, very fun. Kurt Russell, genuinely.
Oh my! I love that he can't fly and she has to carry him.
Oh yeah, just like
You've got to stop
opening-
taping the boy. All right, here we go. Like,
the opening fight scene is literally not even, it's just her throwing him into the robot and he immediately dies.
which, by the way, that scene looks good for some reason.
The robot looks, dude, a lot of there's some like the bit when Will gets thrown off the school at the end and he's falling, that looks terrible. Like that literally looks like a fucking Nostalgia Critic video. But you know, like other than that, also Tom Kenny cameo. Greatest
Oh my
cameo of
god!
all
And he
time.
says
Yeah.
nothing. He says nothing, like, which is incredible.
I think though, doesn't he like say like he's like happy with the house or like he's talking to his wife and then like right before it comes down like he doesn't say
They're just
anything.
like, oh.
yeah, exactly. I'm not saying that as much. I just wanted to bring it up because it's a movie that like I've rewatched it like every couple of years and I keep thinking this is gonna be the time where it doesn't hold up. This is gonna be the time where I
feel
don't like
so
it.
bad for what's his name? Who's the main character who plays Will? Michael Aaron.
Michael something. Wait. Michael.
I can't pronounce his last name.
Michael something.
Jake
From
something.
that one movie. Jake something. He likes Twin Peaks.
Jake something watches Twin Peaks. Damn.
Dude, I told you this. Didn't I tell you this?
No, you didn't tell me this. You
Like
probably
the
told
one-
me.
like the only time I've interacted
Michael
with him.
Angarano. Michael
Yeah, I was gonna
Angarano
say-
from Oppenheimer.
Wait, what? He was in.
Oh. When was
Yep,
he in
he was
Oppenheimer?
Where is he
Who
in
the fuck
Oppenheimer?
is
I'm trying
he?
to find him.
I was gonna say, I feel like he must be fucking pissed that Shia LaBeouf took his whole career. Because they have the exact same, like fucking no, like they have like that exact same like fucking anxiety-ridden like shtick. It's really funny.
He could have been Sam Witwicky. Honestly, he could have been Sam Witwicky.
You've been way better.
eBay.
Legit.
eBay. I will say one thing about that movie though. Just to wrap this up. Wrap up Simon's thing. I'm just gonna take it upon myself.
Just to speak for him, this movie's really good.
No. I was gonna say, I feel like this movie, like, I love aspects of it. Again, I like the movie, obviously. I really like it, actually. But I feel like they could have leaned into some of, like, the angstiness a bit more. Made it a bit more, like, soap opera-y rather than make it, like, goofy. Like, I would have liked this if it had more of, like, that kind of vibe of, like, you know, like a, what's it called? Dawson's Creek or some bullshit, you know? Like utilize that type of stuff. I think that would have been fun. It would have been a very good.
Well, yeah, you get a bit of that with Warren and like the whole like the love triangle thing. It's like one of the only good love triangles.
Like the soundtrack is missing a lot of like Oasis and shit. Like,
nah, we had Bowling for Soup, brother. We had Bowling for Soup in the end credits, brother. It was
Oasis.
Yeah, like that one song. Fucking what's that fucking song called? That
Which one?
Like
Champagne Supernova.
No,
fuck off.
No, fuck that song. No. Supersonic.
In the
That
sky.
Oh,
no, Supersonic just because it reminds me of Silent Hill for some reason. It's
yeah,
probably just like
Supersonic. My favorite
see
version of Sonic the Hedgehog is Supersonic.
Dog. Shut up. Jesus Christ.
Somebody take the mic out of my hand.
All right, look, my turn.
Oh, The Matrix! Oh!
Sunglasses. Only one movie has a scene with sunglasses that I could talk about.
One movie.
For your audio listeners, I put on a pair of sunglasses.
If you couldn't tell by the fact that he said sunglasses multiple times, he did.
I will
Of course. Of course. Thank you. Do you have sunglasses in your humble abode, Simon? Oh my
I've
God,
never
he's going.
seen Simon wear sunglasses before.
He's looking.
I'll just fucking.
Okay, bro. There it is. Sunglasses. There they are. Yeah. Of course, I'm talking about the infamous scene where our main characters put on sunglasses to watch. That's right. The Verminator get attacked by the Depelter Turbo in one of the final scenes in one of my favorite DreamWorks movies. Over the Hedge.
Get ready for a lot of stinging.
All right, I got something to say about Over the Hedge.
If you make the joke I think you're about to make, Wyatt, I'm throwing my.
Oh no! I was just gonna say, I had the DVD of this fucking movie, and I remember this is the first time I saw like that Shrek 3 was happening. Before we Shrek the Third, they on the DVD menu.
I was going to mention the DVD menu.
It's the vending machine, right? It's the vending machine.
Yes, it's the vending machine. You didn't see like a title for it or anything. It just Shrek like facing
scratching his ass.
No, with the 3. With the 3. Right, there was no
right behind
and I was like, oh, it's happening.
Did you hit it? That has the trailer attached to it.
It does, yes. Yeah.
I mean, that trailer is awful.
That's like the hardest image ever, though. Just Shrek looking away with the 3 behind him. Like,
no, genuinely, it's dope as fuck.
No, Shrek's gonna hit the fucking.
Yeah, fucking.
Shrek hits the.
Anyway, that's all I have to say about Over the Hedge.
Look, Over the Hedge, I think I've seen once every single year, and it's purely because of my dad.
One scene.
So my dad raised me on like 5 movies. I'm trying to remember what they were. One of them was King Kong, 2005.
Oh, what a picture.
Spider-Man 2. That's one of his favorite movies. Meet the Robinsons, which is just one of my favorite movies. I love Meet the Robinsons.
Underrated movie.
There was another one. I can't remember what it was, but one of them was definitely Over the Hedge.
Train Spotting. Yeah.
Shut up! So Over the Hedge, right? Shut the fuck up. So, yeah, no. Basically, Over the Hedge is very underrated, I think. I've had talks. Simon was there when we did the DreamWorks list. I was very much hyping it up because I think it's very misunderstood and also overly hated. The idea of a raccoon being blackmailed by a bear to get him a bunch of food.
Voiced by Mick Nolte.
Dude. Another thing, this voice cast is really, really good. Dude, every
Bruce
single
Willis.
character is really well done. Dude, even fucking William Shatner.
Oh, he was great.
He's the funniest part. He's the funniest part of the movie. He's
I see a tunnel.
Was he right fading? Was he
Rosebud. It's so
Avril
good.
Lavigne his daughter?
Yeah, even she's good in the movie. Like every single voice role is great. I don't care if it's illegal in this state. I want it. I thought you might.
Gary Shandling is the turtle. Like, turn. Like.
Obviously, Steve Carell is Hammy. Fucking Thomas Hayden Church as the Verminator is brilliant.
God.
Wait, I thought that was Paul Giamatti.
So did I.
No, it's Thomas Hayden Church.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the fucking ant bully for some reason.
Oh, you're thinking of Ant-Bully.
Why? Do you remember in Over the Hedge when the turtle's there and he's like, "What did you just do to him? Did you kill him?" I don't know you.
I don't know you.
Yo, I wish Paul Giamatti voiced the Verminator because then he could look at the record and go, "That boy is too dumb to pour piss out of a boot." A genuine troglodyte.
A genuine troglodyte.
Man, why didn't they bring him back as Rhino in No Way Home? Would have been the best movie of all time.
No, for Venom 3, for The Last Dance, brother.
Oh, he's gonna be the horse. Yes.
Paul Giamatti voiced the horse.
No, look, great movie. Really, really entertaining. It's one of those where it's like they lean into the wacky side of things more, and that's great because it works.
You're doing the DreamWorks face a lot.
Do the dream for that shit. But obviously, standout is obviously the soundtrack. Ben Folds absolutely killed it with the soundtrack for some reason.
I did
will
not know.
not hear any slander. Simon knows.
Never heard the
I will
Over the
not
Hedge
hear the
soundtrack,
slander.
brother? You need to start speaking. You need to start speaking still.
Well, no. The only
Get ready to learn Lost in the Supermarket, buddy. You're about to know.
What's the one with the montage? What's the one during the montage?
Don't pay the time to
Oh, God. Dude, the only Ben Folds soundtrack for a movie I remember is Godzilla 2000, which had the best soundtrack ever fucking made.
Dude, he has Over the Hedge. He has like a PG version of "Rockin' the Suburbs," and I didn't know that
he
was
rewrites the lyrics to his songs, and they work in the movie.
Last year, I was like, I haven't heard that song in a while. I downloaded "Rockin' the Suburbs," but I didn't know that the Over the Hedge version was a different version. So I downloaded "Rockin' the Suburbs," and he's like dropping F-bombs every 2 seconds on that original track.
That original is like he leans into more of the like comedy side of it, but the remake he made for Over the Hedge is genuinely a good song.
Yeah.
It cooks. The
Over the Hedge. No, it's like what's weird is like we're in I'm gonna say this unironically. It's true. In the post Shea-Frilla's world, Over the Hedge is one of the only DreamWorks movies that hasn't gotten like the full revisionism. Like you look at like El Dorado and Megamind and like Shrek Forever After and all that stuff. Like these DreamWorks movies, everybody's like, they're all right. But now people are actually going back and realizing, oh, these movies are actually like a lot better to watch.
With El Dorado, it's like because it's the 2D animation. That's my opinion. That's more why people are leaning into it. Shrek Forever After, I never thought was mid. I thought it was really good.
I've always liked that movie. I've always thought it was better than the third.
Yeah, but Over the Hedge, I've always had the personal attachment to, just because of my dad. And
like
with that
Over the
movie,
Hedge is what like Megamind is to me. Like Megamind's like one of my favorite movies of all time.
Absolutely.
So it's like I can watch that movie.
Like the B movie.
Also, so quotable.
Hell yeah, Courtroom Drama. The movie.
Dude, DreamWorks movies are honestly more quotable than Disney for me.
For better or worse, even the bad DreamWorks movies.
I was going to say, because we actually quote The Incredibles the most, I feel like, in this fucking...
That's true. Why don't we do what our wives think we're doing?
I wanted to go bowling!
There is no water in his hair!
There's no excuse for hydrating, Bob!
You want to do something dash? Let it be great! Let him go out for sports.
You gotta put up the video of the recreation, the argument.
Sonic, yeah. You know why we can't do that? Because he'd be great.
It's just not about.
This is about him moving from the 4th grade to the 5th grade.
I know we're not talking about that. Legit,
and we just talk about The Incredibles.
That argument scene is one of the most realistically written.
It's one of the best scenes in any movie. It's so good.
Legit, Over the Hedge is like I like that it leans into the insanity of it. Like Wyatt, do you want to talk about how some people take over the head? Some people, namely Doug Walker, take over the head.
I forgot about this.
You want to talk about that? You want to contribute?
Yeah, Doug Walker fucking reviewed Over the Hedge, and he was like, he didn't like the fucking nacho cheese joke where he opens the bag and like you.
Yeah.
It's a very funny joke. It's a very simple, fun joke, and he was like, I don't understand this joke. Because look, it works later in the movie because it cuts back to the Earth and shows how much misery it's causing the characters. The fact that it's just a bag of chips, there's no joke. And I'm like, there's no payoff. I'm like,
it's a visual gag.
It's supposed to be just fucking funny, bro.
There's no misery involved.
There's no misery involved. Therefore, the joke does not work.
I just love Doug Walker when he's like he just doesn't know what's happening. He's like, what is going on?
You do the Doug Walker fucking like the fucking.
Oh, stop!
Yeah.
Don't think just because you're on Smiling Friends, I'm gonna let you go, Doug. Absolutely not. I'm gonna kill you.
Nah, man, that's all time. Again, we're gonna wait. By the way, we're gonna wait until Smiling Friends season 2 is done, and we're literally just gonna have a whole episode devoted to it.
Oh, dude,
it's genuinely one of the best shows ever. Dude, that episode is crazy. I'm gonna be avoiding your fucking ass.
I don't want to be spoiled.
Again, another thing, Simon has never seen it, so we're gonna binge all of it.
You've seen one episode, I think.
I watched the only episode I watched was was Gwimbly. Gwimbly was the only episode that I watched.
There's 9 episodes in season 1, so it's probably gonna be about 8 in season 2.
Mm.
10 minutes each episode, bro. That's like 3 hours top.
And I just bust
that out. We'll just go through them all.
Yeah.
Right.
I see what you're saying.
Wyatt.
Yeah, man. Oh, is that all we had to say about Over the Hedge? Is that all we had to say? All right. So, I'm bringing with me not a movie.
Oh, he's done it again. He's done it again. Madman.
I am bringing a television show directly from the mouth.
He did another television show Joker streak.
Directly from the teat, we're going to be discussing. And that is one of my favorite shows that I am currently in the process of rewatching, and that is Daredevil.
I knew it was going to say Daredevil. I fucking knew it.
I'm only going to be talking about season 1, though. Maybe a little bit of season 2, though, because I'm still in the middle of the series. But since Daredevil Born Again will be arriving next year, March, which is actually going to be 10 years since it premiered, which I didn't know.
That's actually wild.
Which is insane, 2025.
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Oh, boy.
Oh, sweet wampum. Okay, so this show came out, I remember where I was when the trailer came out, actually. When I first saw the trailer for Daredevil Season 1, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, this looks so badass. Like, I can't believe Marvel's doing a fucking R-rated show, and it's in the universe. What?
Yeah.
Now,
Where's Ben Affleck?
No, I wish. No. I will say,
sucked.
I will say, 100% better suit in that movie. That suit is incredible.
It's alright.
It's like pure latex. Okay. It's pure latex, but like
I prefer Daredevil's year 1 costume.
It looks like a porn parody.
Maybe. Anyway, this show, man, this show checks every single box there is to check. Similar to how I feel about the first season of that show, Heroes. Checks every single box. Acting, directing, cinematography, dialogue, score, all of it is just 10 out of 10. Now, let's talk about this show, season 1. Matt Murdock is so fucking cool. He is one of the coolest characters in any form of media.
He's so cool. He's so cool.
Him being this incredibly devout Catholic who is also blind and an orphan and a lawyer and a vigilante all at the same time, and an alcoholic and a sex addict. It's like, damn, this guy is this.
I was supposed to say real quick. I do love Daredevil as a character. I love Matt Murdock as a character. When you describe Daredevil on paper, he really does sound like a DeviantArt OC. The more like when
he absolutely does. Sounds like a fucking
Cold Steel, the hedgehog.
Oh, Steel the hedgehog.
Oh my god, Charlie Cox too. Oh my god, yum.
Oh, Charlie Cox.
Yes.
No.
Oh.
No!
That man is unbelievably fucking cool and hot and attractive in just every aspect. So cool. Even though he looks kind of like Sean Spears.
keep going. I have the right glasses for this.
Oh, he's got the glasses.
Oh my!
There we go. Keep going.
He is accompanied by Foggy Nelson, played amazingly by Eldon Hansen, who I love. Mighty Ducks, by the way. That is what he is from.
Oh, shit.
Classic. That is him.
Amazing.
I think any other show would have had these two, along with Karen Page, obviously, as well, played by Deborah Ann Wall, who is also yum, 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 yum. Anyway.
Yum, yum, yum?
I don't know about that one.
Oh, okay. Sexist. Anyway.
Foggy, I'll eat the fuck. Okay. He's about to be soggy Nelson, you know what I'm saying? Alright, go on.
Dude, this dynamic, any other show would have just written these characters the most generic way possible. It's like, oh yeah, he's the goofy sidekick lawyer. She's the hot secretary lady. No, they are so in-depth. They take so much time with these characters. They have whole side arcs, even in the first episode, dedicated to these people. Even not even getting into the villain yet, Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin, who is the best casting choice ever made.
Honestly, one of the best castings ever.
As a character,
When I was a boy.
I was a boy.
I was a boy.
You embarrass me. And his assistant, what's his name? I forgot his name. This is very upsetting because I like this guy. Wesley. Wesley. No. Even this guy Wesley, who is this incredibly. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Anyway. Now you know what? Now we're done.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Even this guy Wesley, who is just like, again, could have just written him off as just like, oh, he's the second in command to the bad guy. It's like, no, this guy is the most devoted. He treats this man like he is his own. Like it is like it's like the equivalent to that one guy in Keaton's Batman. The guy who was like the Joker's right hand.
I know you. I don't remember.
The guy who would literally like die for him, pretty much. It's like, okay, it borders on that whole "are they in love" thing. You know, it's like that.
It's that guy from Furiosa. It's that one war boy in Furiosa.
Exactly, same kind of idea. Yeah, just like a ride or die, like ultimate. Yeah. And dude, like I said, the character dynamics, everything in the show is amazing. The cinematography, I don't know what the fuck they were cooking, man. Because, man, every single shot in this you could frame on a wall. Like, anytime Daredevil is just out doing his shit at night, and there was just the stark, like, yellow lighting everywhere with these dark, dynamic shadows and shit. Like, goddamn, man. There is... Yep.
The MCU and the fight sauce, but it's not MCU. You know, it's when it's not MCU.
Well, it's in the MCU, so
yeah, but it's barely MCU. I maintain it's barely MCU.
This guy didn't watch the show because he had a bunch of assholes.
I was a little Reddit boy back in 2015. I'm sorry.
He was like, oh, I love the MCU, but Daredevil, no, thank you, man.
I wouldn't have watched Daredevil. I didn't watch I didn't.
I'm not allowed to say a word because every time I try to, everyone's like, "You've never seen it. Shut the fuck up."
You've never seen it. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Anyway. No.
I'm sorry, look, I'm sorry.
No. But no, like I said, man,
I beat you!
Season 1, man, is completely solid. It's like, this guy is just beating the fucking piss out of everyone he sees and keeps saying, like, I have to clean up this city, I have to do it. Without kind of like, and you kind of realize at a point where it's like, that's not the only reason. He literally just wants to beat people up, which I fucking love. It's so like he's a guy that is legit just so much. He's just filled with such rage about just everything, about his dad, like trying about the city, about like his law firm and everything not being what it is. It's just he does it to get out his frustrations, but tries to be like, no, I'm doing it for the city. It's like, are you though? Like, because he is literally going out every single night, beating the fuck out of anyone he sees, pretty much, who is doing any kind of crime. It's like,
yeah. He's gonna run into somebody putting one of those like Nintendo DS chips that has like 500 games on it, and he's gonna keep them within an inch of their life.
You're emulating Nintendo games.
This is the message from
Is it
Sora. We want
filter on your
motherfucker.
iPhone? Delete that screenshot right now.
I remember this came out after Age of Ultron. I think it was like a week after
It
Age
feels
of
a
Ultron.
lot more recent than I
It really
remember.
does. But dude, I
Like-
remember where I was because Age of Ultron came out. Did not like it. I do not like Age of Ultron at all. I think that was actually the wheel that kind of set things in motion for like the MCU. Just kind of like, ooh, like that's when I was like, okay, we need better expectations. This is like a little,
That's
but
fair.
that came out literally a week after, and I was like, wow, Daredevil and even Foggy Nelson are more well realized characters than Ultron was. Like,
Dude, like,
It's a shame.
Like,
I
goddamn, man.
enjoy Age of Ultron for what it is.
Yeah,
you
it's pretty
know?
good.
It's got its
a
moments. It's got its
fine-
moments.
I just this is a side topic though. Like that first teaser trailer for Age of Ultron is one of the best trailers Marvel ever made, and it just makes me mad that the movie was nowhere near as good as that. It just hurts me.
Probably one of the biggest pieces of disappointment ever, I think, was that
That
trailer.
trailer is. I still rewatch that and I'll get chills. Like legit. It's.
And then there was people that complained because it was too dark. Remember that?
It's too much.
It's too much. I can't do it.
It was,
They
and it was
broke
one of
his
those like
shield.
it was. I'll let wife, but it was one of those trailers that was like it did the stupid trope of like, oh, we have a happy song and we're playing it slow, but it actually works because he's AI. So like the Pinocchio song actually like.
Oh yeah.
What were we talking about before this one?
Daredevil.
Yeah.
The song.
No.
fucking- Carry on, carry on.
No, oh yeah. They're talking about,
Carry on,
like, putting
mama.
random songs. Putting random songs in trailers, giving you like the trailer remix, and we're doing carry on.
He was talking about
like,
that one Post Malone song that was in the Crow trailer,
Oh, you
and then we were like, what if you could just do that with any song?
like carry
I just
on.
haven't met you yet,
Title.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's so stupid.
Oh my god. Worst timeline for trailers ever. Anyway, yeah, Daredevil
More
man.
than a woman.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Anyway, yeah,
damn it.
Fisk. Let's talk more about Fisk here, real quick. Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio is like the best casting choice ever for Fisk. I can't
yes.
picture anyone else playing this guy.
He's
Like-
built to be him. He's built to be Kingpin. Like
And his whole thing about like he kind of feels like he's like kind of on the spectrum a bit. And like anytime he talks, he sounds like he's trying to put on this voice.
I do see that.
Like, yeah, like he's trying to be intimidating, so he's like, I will find the body. I will take it to him. It's like, okay. Like he just seemed like he just sounds like he's trying to sound intimidating, but he's not. Like it's so
that's-
interesting. Like, yeah. Like, and of course the scene that changed the world, man, in episode 4 where this guy disrespects him on this date that he's having with Vanessa, and he just goes in the car. Yeah, he fucking decapitates him with a car door. I remember
Right,
seeing that going like,
yeah.
oh, this is in the same world as a guy in a hammer and a man in a suit and a Captain America man in a wreck. I barely know her.
That was perfect timing. Sorry, that was like,
noticing.
yo, clip this. This is gonna be an epic
Oh my god, he's
highlight of
actually
the
just a
pod.
hammer.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, it's his hammer. Wow,
Dude,
Sonic.
This is the size of my
It's
penis.
It's Mjolnir.
This guy's name is Andrew. He's the
Sonic here.
stupid.
Hey, Sonic here. Why is Bert Kreischer a comedian?
I was just gonna say that, you fucking asshole. God damn it.
Not the Burt Kreischer meme.
His story about being with the Russian mob is complete bullshit.
You know what? It is, but it's funny as fuck. I don't care. It's still fucking funny.
And then the music in the front, like the fake. Why is Burt Kreischer a comedian? He just takes his shirt off and thinks I'm gonna get a clap.
Oh my god.
So
Anyway.
stupid.
But yes, Kingpin, amazing. I wish, man, I'm watching, and even I'm in season 2 now, and even still, as much as I do love season 2, still, it is the weakest of the seasons as far as I remember what season 3 was. I will say this,
yeah.
you can even feel a bit of a visual drop off in season 2, which is kind of upsetting. It is not as dynamic. It's not as like mood setting. Really, it feels more TV-esque. Like it feels more like an ABC
season
show.
2. When was season 2 released?
2016. It was a year after.
2016. This was To be fair, we're comparing it to MCU. This was right around the time when the gray color palette really became a thing in the MCU. I feel like this is when it really started to change. So it's like maybe that.
And like it wasn't like over the whole show, but you could just notice like, oh, there's a lot more daytime scenes here. Like I like that most of the show was just text. Like. By the way, there is
the nighttime fandom is dying.
There is a shot in the first episode of Daredevil where Matt brings Karen home with him just to like stay in his apartment because she has no place to go. And dude, his window, the reason his rent is so cheap is because he lives right next to like a window, or he has a window that has a giant like neon sign outside of it. And no one wants to live there basically, but he's blind, so it doesn't matter to him. And dude, this shot of just this purple lighting just coming through this window, it just sets the mood so well. It's like, damn. What happened? Like, why?
Almost like noir. Like, why is Daredevil more noir than a lot of other
Blade Runner. I was like, what the fuck? Like, goddamn. I'll say this, man. Season 2, it's good. The hand stuff is terrible, I think. It's not, I mean, not terrible, but it's just not good. Everything else with the Punisher, John Bernthal, who was amazing, by the way, as the Punisher in that season.
Another brilliant casting.
I wish his show was better. Goddamn.
Season 1 I saw a bit of, was alright.
I liked it.
Season 1 is good. I'll say this, season 1 is good. It's really slow though. Like it is painfully slow at times. There's like no action in that whole season, pretty much. Like the beginning and the end. It's like damn. But regardless, all the lawyer stuff, all the Punisher stuff in season 2, fantastic. You really get a lot more of that dynamic, like that, lawyer mixed with vigilante trying to balance both. He has a hard time with it because, one of his friends knows his secret, the other doesn't. And it's like a really weird dynamic there because it's like, oh man, he's got to explain to him what he was doing and then find a bullshit excuse for Karen. And it's like, oh boy.
Damn, is Foggy going to tell Nelson, brother? I don't.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. Let's explain that joke. Oh yeah. Simon thought Foggy and Nelson were two different characters.
Because I never seen the show. So I said Foggy and Nelson unironically and was
and this is what I thought you
terrifying silence. What?
Simon mistaking two people? When would that ever happen? When's that ever gonna happen?
Don't you fucking get it.
I'm not gonna do it because I respect you. See, I respect you.
This is gone. Enjoy this.
No, we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that to interpretation, my friend. Anyway, yeah, that's Daredevil for you, man. I love this show. It's amazing. Boy, oh boy, fuck She-Hulk.
Fuck She-Hulk. Fuck She-Hulk.
Oh my God, dude, there were people trying to say that fight scene in She-Hulk was better than anything in the Netflix show. I was like, get the fuck out.
Dude, the Defenders has better action than She-Hulk.
I will agree that fight scene is the best thing in the She-Hulk series.
Dude, I forgot I gotta fucking watch Defenders before I watch season 3 because they had to fucking tie it in. Oh my God. Oh, mid. Anyway.
What are you gonna do?
I should watch
Daredevil Born Again. Don't let me down, please. Please, my life is in your hands.
No. We're back. Literally, they said we're doing Daredevil again.
The fact that they halted shooting, shut down all the production, went into a huge rewrite, and just said, okay, fine, it's season 4. Here's all the characters.
It's Daredevil. Fuck it.
Here you go. Fucking hell. That was so sick, and I never expected that to happen. So,
now,
regardless, if
it stays that way, right? Like,
even if it's not as good, I will at least respect them for at least having the balls to at least try, which is even
they like.
Question:
they didn't have to change it for no reason.
Did Echo come out?
Yes, it did. It was terrible.
Oh,
he didn't even remember that Echo came out.
Me and Zane watched all the scenes with Daredevil, and that was it. And Fisk.
Dude, I
don't all the scenes, by the way.
Watch Marvel anymore.
Me neither. I mean, I tried to.
I don't. I'm not gonna watch Captain America. I'm not gonna watch any. I can't be bothered.
I don't even want to talk about Captain America, bro. No.
I'll watch Deadpool because it's gonna be goofy and stupid. But that's it.
Venom: The Last Dance. That is gonna be the best comic movie. It very well could be the best comic movie. That's the stat,
but it has like almost no competition, which is honestly like. It's such a Venom thing to be limping to the finish line and still come first. Just given the year that you're in.
Yeah. Speaking of coming first, when I see Daredevil Born Again on March.
But no, I might kill you.
I will be excited for a trailer. I am excited for a trailer for that.
San Diego Comic-Con, baby. San Diego Comic-Con.
Please, I don't have much in this world no more.
I'm not gonna lie.
97 is gone. I need something else.
Listen, the only things I care about hopefully getting a Comic-Con are like Daredevil, Superman, and I need a trailer for that Ryan Coogler Western vampire movie with Michael B. Jordan and Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fucking awesome. That cast? Cool. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that sounds cool.
It's gonna be real.
Anyway, guys, Blade in theaters now.
Now being 2029.
No, guys, Cyborg movie's still coming. 2020.
Blade is going to be the Black Adam of Marvel, where it's going to be delayed for 10 plus years and then come out and still be mid somehow. Dude, like
Jesus Christ, I burnt.
Jesus Christ,
the demons
came from the depths, brother.
Oh my God, that was like a guttural fucking like. Wow, I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, moving on. Mahershala Ali is definitely leaving that fucking movie. There's no chance.
It would be really funny if he left and then got cast in Ryan Coogler's vampire movie. It would honestly be really fucking funny. Like,
nah, he's Martian Manhunter, bro.
Oh my god.
That would cook.
No, that. Who was it that played him? The stupid twist in Zack Snyder's Justice League, where the general guy was actually.
Oh yeah, what's his name? I forgot his name.
Something Lennox. Something Lennox.
Oh yeah,
Henry Lennox. Harry Lennox.
Maybe
something Lennox.
I miss my parents.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I have just the shirt for this.
Anyway, and that is what I think about Daredevil. Daredevil, the man with the plan.
Yeah. Hell yeah. It's a good show.
What is this bit?
No, where are my parents?
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Good shirt.
Thank you, TKO.
It says, "Where are my parents?"
it's to play more TKO on Jackbox. It's a good time.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you're listening on Spotify, we appreciate you, but the best way to experience our podcast is over on the YouTube account. You can find us by searching.
Not
literally. I found this out the other. You shut your mouth. I found this out the other day. You can just search "Good Bad Bruv" and we will come up now.
Hey, there we go. There you go.
So just do that.
If you want, you can see Cass's shirt that he's wearing right now. It's a big picture of a penis, and it says "Got milk."
So we're lying now. Pepsi? Oh fuck!
Oh shit!
I'm back.
He was slurping, schlobbing on that shit. He was schlobbing on that Pepsi.
Throw up that graphic. Shut the fuck up. Throw the graphic.
Guys, my issue of Ultimate Spider-Man number 5 has arrived in my mailbox. Anyway, I'm gonna go read that. Goodbye.
No! Throw the graphic up on the screen.
DD7 guys, DDT.
Throw the graphic.
You heard best TDs, you're ready for the DDT. That's the new motto.
Oh man, we are never saying that.
Never.
All right. Today's topic is Simon's choice. We have the top 7 matches of 2024 so far. So here we are.
We are about halfway through the year. We're almost 6 months into the year. We're almost halfway through.
The what? The what? The what mark? The what mark?
The fuck?
The 6 months mark? 6 months? 6
months? The Venom
I love how it took Cass a full 25 seconds to figure it out. Like
6 months? We are going to do this again at the end of the year, by the way.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, we'll probably have to do our wrestlers of the year again, like we did last time.
Yeah, we'll make that the January 6th special every single year.
January 6th.
There you go. Yeah, we claimed that day. Nothing else historically happened on that day.
Nothing else happened on January 6th.
We're reclaiming
That's our
history.
day.
We're reclaiming history.
That's our day now.
Just real quick, what has y'all's thoughts been on the in-ring output in wrestling this year so far? Have you enjoyed most matches, or do you think it's been underwhelming?
It has been, you know what? I think it's been an interesting year, to say the least. I think it's been interesting because we've had more matches with... I feel like in the past, we've had more matches with less range. Now we have less matches with more range. if you know what I mean.
I kind of get what you're saying.
There's a lot of different like kinds of matches on my list, like in terms of just like vibe and like
because it's really hard to like this era of wrestling we're in right now compared to what it was in like 2019, 2018. It's so radically different because we had nothing back then. We had nothing in that year. Now
even in AEW, even in like the early AEW days, it was like, you know, they had a very specific style they went for, but now AEW, like they have a very varied like lineup.
I will say, like this year especially, I've noticed that people have been way more critical about things. Like people have been pointing out spots and shit in wrestling, and they're like, "This is stupid. Why do people do this?"
People have been doing that. People have been doing
forever
that for years now, man. Like it's just fucking like you know what it is?
It is nice to have WWE matches on my list this year.
Yeah, exactly. I have like 3. I have like 3 or 4 on my list.
Yeah.
I will say that WWE has been fantastic this last like year or so.
Really fucking good.
They've been cooking in ring wise, and I mean, pretty much all my matches from them are from the same show. I wonder what show, but you know. Also, I'm gonna take a wild guess. We don't have to say what the specific matches are. I feel like all 3 of us are gonna have the exact same top 2.
Oh, 100%.
No,
it's just gonna depend
I'm gonna
on
tell
the
you
order.
right now. No, none of us. There's no way all 3 of us have the same.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what 2 I'm talking about.
Yeah,
right?
I know what you're talking about. So I'm just gonna say right now, I do have an honorable mention, and that is Roderick Strong versus Fuminori Abe from DPW Limit Break.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that
Incredible.
match, but I gotta watch that.
Incredible.
Very good.
Yeah, no, that pay-per-view in general, very, very good. DPW has been doing incredible. I do want to say they are cooking because they just recently released the feature of, you know how the WWE Network would have a 24-hour stream, so they just keep adding stuff on. You just watch whenever you want. DPW is doing that now. So you can use DPW on demand, and they will have a constant stream. You can just watch whatever's on. Crazy how DPW is doing all of this before AEW even has a streaming service. So
doesn't even have to bring up on the library. Like,
get on it, Tony Khan. What are we doing? What is happening? Why are we still waiting?
Why are we waiting?
Honestly.
I mean, I think it just comes up to Warner Brothers Discovery as well. I think it's WBD's decision at this point too. So it's like,
oh, we got breaking news.
What up?
Thomas Hayden Church has been cast in Knives Out 3. Anyway.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah, it is real. It is real. The rap has just confirmed this.
The Terminator!
There's going to be a scene. There's going to be a scene where he sees the body.
Yeah! What did you just do to him?
What did you just do? Did you kill him?
Did you kill him? I don't know you. I don't trust you.
I fell into a super collider.
And then Daniel Craig just goes, oh, sure.
What did you just do to him? That's one of my favorite memes now. That's one of my favorite like memes that we have now. It's just, what did you do to him? Did you kill him? Alright, look, do you have any other honorable mentions? Yeah,
I have a few, yes, I want to bring up real quickly. My major one, this one was originally on my list, number 7, but I changed it just because I have personal biases. Cody Rhodes with AJ Styles from Backlash 2024 is an honorable mention on my list. I'd also like to give a shout out to Ilya Dragunov and Trick Williams from Vengeance Day, which I genuinely thought was fantastic. It was a skibbity toilet. Really Skibbity Toilet NXT match, but it was the most awesome Skibbity Toilet NXT match of all time. Bullet Club War Dogs versus fucking what is it? Who was the other stable in that match? I'm forgetting. The cage match.
What's that?
The cage match from New Japan, the big 5-on-5.
Oh, that one. Nice.
United Empire.
United Empire. Yeah,
United Empire. I couldn't remember if it was United Empire or Los Ingobernables.
Fantastic match.
Very, very good stuff. Very good stuff. Brian Keith and Jake something what happened on a DPW show. I can't remember which DPW show here, but I wanted to give a shout out to that as well. There's a few from WrestleMania. Bailey versus Io Sky from WrestleMania 40 is another one that's up there. Mercedes Moné versus Willow Nightingale. She's a good wrestler, guys. Kazuchika Okada versus Pac from AEW Dynasty.
Oh man, that was good.
That was a good ass match too. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's other matches like I don't have as many like 5 out of 5s, but like I have a lot of like 4.5s, 4 3/4, like that kind of shit. You know, if I was
What's that mean?
matches. Yeah, I don't go 6 or 7 because I'm not stupid, but you know, it's just
8.5. What?
I do have one more honorable mention. The clusterfuck.
oh
That
my
was
god,
so goofy, and the lineup was so good.
clusterfuck.
Shouts out Darius because he was so funny in that fucking match. It was so good. Yeah, Wyatt, I don't know if you've seen that clip,
El
by the way,
Platino?
Wyatt.
I think I haven't seen. No, I've been keeping up. Sorry.
So
GCW.
basically, there was a bit. I can't remember her name. Forgive me. It was a female wrestler, and her whole gimmick is that she does the sting face. So Darius is in the corner, and he's like, yeah. He's doing the Jamie Noble bit.
I saw that.
Oh
yeah.
yes.
And then he gets up because he's pissed off, and she looks at him and he goes, "Oh!" He falls back into the corner.
That's
It's so
funny.
good. He's so fucking good.
It's like that
Honorable
bit from.
mentions? Oh.
I was supposed to say real quick that bit where Shane Helms took the Bronco Buster from Rey Mysterio, which I do find.
Yeah.
Why you got any honorable mentions yourself?
Yeah, I got one.
Hit me. Fantastic.
Oh, Kiana James versus Natalia on Raw. Really good match. Anyway. No.
Oh, I have one more. I've taken off here
Okay,
because
sure, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. I thought you were. I did not stand for the
No.
bit. I was like, I'm killing the bit right now.
All right.
Go on.
I'm putting it on here. It didn't make my list, unfortunately. But I want to shout out Sammy and Gunther. Amazing.
Ooh,
Loved it.
Excellent.
I'll say yes. That's not on my list either.
Yeah. Amazing match, though. Really loved it. I would have liked it if it gone on maybe just a tad bit longer, like just 5 minutes or so. Would have been nice.
That's fair. That's a fair shout.
Bailey versus Io Sky, great match.
Excellent match.
Nothing amazing, just this great, solid match. Nothing you could really, nothing crazy, but great match. AOP versus Street Profit. No. What else happened? Trying to think what else happened. That triple throw was pretty cool for the U.S. title. Pretty much every match Mania weekend, let's be honest.
Logan. Gunther and Randy. Gunther and Randy's another honorable mention.
That was good. That was a good match, actually, yeah.
Yeah, that was another one for me.
I do want to quickly shout out Javon Evans on NXT. Anything he's done.
Oh, fuck yeah. Him and Ilya Dragunov.
He's absolutely
Ilya had a
cooking.
good sprint. Ilya and Ricochet on Raw, the King of the Ring.
Oh, yeah, that rules.
Excellent.
Ilya cutting his head on a fucking suplex.
On a superplex. How do you think he got the front of his head on a superplex?
All right,
I forgot Ilya versus Jey Uso also. That is crazy that, man, Jay really became Bin Laden after that moment, bro. Holy fuck. That was crazy.
Right,
he kind of had this promo on Raw last night, and everybody's like, no. I'm done.
All right, look. No.
Let's do it. Let's do this.
I'm going to start. Number 7.
Oh.
Ilya Dragunov versus Ricochet, Monday Night Raw.
Oh.
I put it on my list because it is actually fucking great, not just for the
it's
finish.
incredible.
The whole match is really good, specifically the part where Dragunov hits a German on the outside, and Ricochet likes to go a little bit too far when he jumps with those. Dude literally lands on the back of his head. It is genuinely scary stuff, and obviously Dragunov doing a superplex and fucking spiking himself and still landing on his feet and then hitting the H-bomb is all-time shit. So
Ilya might be the best wrestler in the world, bro.
I had to put Dragunov on this list at some point, and that's the only one I got.
I almost put Ilya and Trick from Vengeance Day on the list because I thought that match was great, but
That's my 7. That's it.
yeah, that's totally valid. Wyatt?
I'll do it.
Number 7?
My number 7 is a match that happened at WrestleMania, everyone. WrestleMania. That is Cody and Seth versus Rock and Roman. Yes.
That's my number 7 as well, good sir.
Okay. Fuck.
All right, let's just dual talk about it then. Fuck it.
Oh
good.
God. Fuck my life. All right.
Cass, do you hate that match or some bullshit?
No. I just didn't.
No. Look. It's one of those spectacle matches. It's not anything like, were they doing anything groundbreaking? No. But it was great though. It was awesome because you cared about the storyline. It was fun.
I maintain.
Rock just going, God damn it. Fuck.
The Rock is the highlight of that match. From the bit when the ref starts counting them out, and goes, "The Rock, I don't fuck around. I'm gonna fire you. You're fired if you start."
Yeah, you're fired if you count.
When he almost tore his quad throwing a leg kick to Seth Rollins, who was sitting on the ground, he almost like tripped and fell and tore his quad. When he grabbed the referee, tried to pull him out of the ring for a near fall, and he fell on his ass on the outside of the ring. The Rock is the greatest of all time. I'm sorry, it's just.
I think people forget that he took a rock bottom through the table in that match.
I forgot about that. Yeah, damn.
Like, dude, he went for it in that match.
He was good in that match. He didn't do a lot, but he looked good for what he was doing, honestly.
I think, other than, Sting, he had probably the best, return, run after, a long period of time being out. Probably the best return.
And it was only one match, and it was still, everything building up.
We're going to get more. Him and Roman, him and Cody, those are inevitable.
Man, I regret seeing Black Adam. I wish I was part of the people that made it fail.
Well, if it didn't fail, then we wouldn't have got. No, that's
what I'm saying. I wish I didn't see it in theaters, so it would have failed more.
Okay, I see. And I'll say this, Ben. People say this match is slow. I'm not going to say it's. Realistically speaking, I wouldn't rate this match higher than some of the matches I put on my honorable mentions. The fact that I was there live for it obviously affects my enjoyment of it. I had a great time watching it live. Our section was just going crazy for the whole thing. If there's one thing this match is not, I honestly don't think the match is that boring, and I think the crowd is actually a lot more alive, particularly in the second half of the match. It's way too long. The match drags. It's almost 40 minutes. It did not need to be almost 40 minutes long, but it was still a really enjoyable time. Just the way that all the set pieces come together at the end, Cody putting Rock to the table, Roman spears Seth, the recreation of the finish to Mania 39, except when Rock cracks him with the weight belt. Dude, when he takes the weight belt out and he walks over to Mama Rhodes.
Oh, Mama Rhodes.
Slapping the belt on his head.
Dude, I love the fucking. I just can't stop saying fucking. Oh, Mama Rhodes.
Oh, Mama Rhodes.
Look at you now. Look at you now.
Look at you now, boy.
Look at you now. Final boss.
Mama Rhodes.
Dude, you talk about somebody
with the final boss.
Bin Laden. The Rock was Saddam Hussein for a solid week, and then he became the greatest of all time. I can't wait till The Rock comes back now. I'm so excited for
that. Is a generational switch up, man. God damn.
We really could have gotten the worst WrestleMania main event of all time, and we pivoted to probably the best. Honestly, no spoilers. But yeah, that's my number 7. I agree. I think it's not a great match, but it's just a fucking great spectacle.
I like how I started this and Simon ended it because we had the same thing. That was pretty funny.
It was, oh my god, it's like poetry. It rhymes.
Aren't you just two magical little fucking twats? All right.
Oh,
number 6. Shut the fuck up. Number 6.
As a fake fan.
Number 6, I believe.
He a fan.
Number 6 is, I believe, the most recent match on my list, and it was the Casino Gauntlet match from last week's Dynamite.
That was okay. That was
so they had this match to determine Swerve's number 1 contender. Will Ospreay obviously taking the win, but this match had so many good fucking wrestlers in it, right? We had right, so we had Mystico, right? That was cool as hell. I'm not even gonna bullshit. That was cool. Cesaro. Oh, sorry, Claudio. I keep calling him Cesaro.
Use his slave name. I'm gonna kill you.
Claudio was so good in this. We also had we had Shooter. We had Shota Umino in this shit. He was cooking us
Leo Rush
crazy.
Making his third return to AEW.
Leo Rush coming back. No one seems to remember that fucking Hechicero was also in this match.
Dude,
and he was fantastic.
He's in the match for 4 or 5 minutes. And he steals the whole goddamn thing.
Dude,
for the time.
Every move he hits, I've never seen before.
That shit he does when he rolls through and he pops the guy up and catches them into the choke is just.
He's honestly fantastic. So. Yep. I can't remember who else was in this match, so forgive me. But
Roddy Strong was supposed to be in it.
Roddy Strong doing the promo afterwards where he's like, I was just about to come out, and then Will won the match.
Incredible.
That puts over the sudden death aspect of it, too. The match could have gone on all night. And then the other two, that's where Pac and Jay White. Pac and Jay.
Yeah, and Orange Cassidy coming out to fucking Where's My Mind the same night that he came out to Jay earlier.
Wyatt messaged me. He messages me during the Gauntlet match, and he goes, "Yo, Where's My Mind? Orange Cassidy equals the Demon King Finn Balor."
No, legit. It's like,
true,
yeah,
it's true.
He's not fucking around.
And one of the shots from the match is like one of my favorite pictures in wrestling right now is Orange with like the headband on and Will just behind him slowly taking the elbow pad off. It's like I cannot wait for them to have their rematch. It's gonna be all the time. Right?
That's gotta be for the international belt, honestly.
Has
like
to be.
Orange going for the belt that he like legitimized against Will Ospreay. Like, oh my God,
we will have Blood Orange. We will get him one day.
one day, he's gonna have
son.
Blood Orange.
One day. So yeah.
One day, son.
I can't wait for Will Ospreay's world title. That's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be fucking awesome. Oh yeah.
Your turn, Wyatt.
My next match
I'm so white right now. Holy shit! Wait.
is a match.
Shining.
There we go.
My next match is a match that happened recently at a pay-per-view called Backlash, and that is AJ Styles versus Cody Rhodes for the Universal
Very good.
WWE Undisputed title. I forgot they changed it. Anyway.
Oh,
Wow, man.
yeah.
I thought AJ Styles was a washed man. I thought he was like in the soap, freshly cleaned out of the dishwasher. God damn. He proved it wrong, man. Even with his shitty ass new theme song. This shit, man, was awesome. It was cool to see.
You mean Oh
yeah, that was awesome. The French
Come on,
crowd.
dude.
Oh my God! Imagine being like Disco Inferno, going like, actually, this crowd sucks. I hate this crowd. I hate people enjoying it.
God, but no, yeah, dude, this match fucking ruled, man. It was so cool to see a main event in WWE just be like just two guys fucking wrestling again.
Oh,
like, no outside bullshit, no gimmick shit. It was just
no guy coming out in the hood who's obviously Solo Sikoa. You know, none of that.
Oh my
bullshit.
God, that's so
shit, man.
So accurate.
This echoed like Cena and AJ type shit, man. Like I was so invested in this. I was fucking gig. I was like, oh man, is he actually gonna lose here? Is Cody actually gonna lose?
Hey, dude.
When AJ hits a fucking burning hammer and Cody kicks out at one, I was like, this is what I'm saying.
This is real grabs, brother. This is real shit.
Oh my God.
Listen, Cody no sold the Penta arm break, and I'll never forgive him for that. But the burning hammer, whatever, I don't care. It's cool. It's cool.
AEW, no. WWE, yes.
Hell yeah, brother. No,
dude, they're superheroes in WWE. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I low key think I think AJ could win at Scotland.
I was gonna say I'd be down with AJ winning and then Cody winning it back at like
just wins it back at Money in the Bank or something like that.
Or SummerSlam, yeah,
something like that. That'd be because that angle was so good.
Because I feel like you got to give AJ some flowers for this whole thing because he's like he's on the way out. Obviously, he's on his last run probably. So I do want to see him just have one more. At least just give him the belt just for shits and giggles.
Let him win it and get cashed, or maybe like Money in the Bank. Let him win it and get cashed in on. It's not that bad, honestly. Like, give him one last thing. I feel like what
Jey Uso's now in your city.
God damn it!
Wait a minute, Jey Uso.
So you.
Just me.
Here's the thing, folks. Money in the Bank's in Toronto. I could go. God damn. If I'm there live and it's fucking Yeet Man,
no.
I'm gonna do something unspeakable. I'm gonna do something absolutely nefarious.
Don't you do it.
I'm gonna do something absolutely Dr. Nefario.
He's gonna go to the NWA, brother. That is my number 6.
Epic choice.
Simon, before you say your 6, I will say that whole pay-per-view is a perfect example of a crowd being a vital part of wrestling.
Oh yeah, because the rest of that show is okay.
That show is like a 6, maybe even 7 out of 10.
Maybe.
Apart from the main event being what it was, the rest of the show was like, it was okay.
The women's triple threat was solid.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But the crowd was so excited to see these people wrestle. It's like it genuinely, it's like actually cool. So
it's honestly it makes me happy to see what is he doing? Gimmick change?
Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him.
Change?
I was gonna nonchalant it.
We're just gonna no sell it.
No sell it. He's not here.
My number 6 is another match featuring Billiam Ospreay. And it is Will Ospreay versus Konosuke Takeshita from AEW Revolution. This match, when I first watched it, I took my shirt off 5 minutes in, and for the following 15 minutes, I was just going absolutely insane. I was getting a glass of water. Very good, very nice. Getting that H2O. They said no more chairs, brother.
You are disgusting.
I mean, I was on a chair the entire time, so.
Poor chair getting sad. Poor chair is getting sat on the whole time.
Yeah, I know Chair's last name, and you guys don't, or his first name.
I know his first name.
Oh, you do? Oh.
He told me his first name.
I really want the spit to end. I really want the spit to end.
Yeah.
Anyways, my number 6 is Ospreay versus Takeshita from AEW Revolution is my number 6. This thing is just such a physical, like, a lot of these matches people complain about, we were talking about people being critical, and I mean this seriously. I think it is Will Ospreay's influence, because most people just have a big problem with like his selling and how he structures his matches, and it's like, dude, for most people I would have a problem with it, but you look at these two doing it in this match, and it's so explosive and it's so physical, and everything has such a crunch to it. It's like, why would you complain? You're watching like these people go absolutely ape shit for this. These are two of the best like young athletes in the wrestling business right now. Ospreay, he's probably the best wrestler in the world. Like it's like I have more that I prefer over him. You know, like I'm a Gunther ride or die till I die. But I still am more pro. I still think Ospreay's probably objectively the best wrestler in the world. And this match is just fucking awesome. That sequence when Takeshita hits the dude buster into the deadlift German. Ospreay pops up, hidden blade, and then Takeshita kicks out at 1. If you don't feel anything watching that, then maybe wrestling just ain't your thing, buddy. Maybe wrestling just isn't your fucking thing at the end of the day.
Yeah, true.
Regardless,
you're right.
Fantastic match. I hope they run this back for the international belt or the world title. You never know what might happen at Forbidden Door. I think that would be awesome.
Yes.
And I'm going for Takeshita. God damn, that man needs a push. I hope he wins that TNT title.
He's so cool, man. He's so badass.
Take 3/4 of Jericho. If you insist on putting Chris Jericho on my television, take 3/4 of his time. Give it to Takeshita, and I'll be fine. I forgot
there's a certain person in this chat
who is. Oh, this gimmick is actually funny, guys. It's actually
just going on that Jericho
learning tree. I love the learning tree, guys. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Man.
It is probably the worst take you've ever had, don't I, Cap?
Brother, I am making the best of a bad situation, okay?
No, you think it's funny. You think it's funny.
It is kind of funny. Did you even watch the reel?
I did, and it was stupid.
It was funny. Bro, what about waited 5? He did the boomer wait 5 seconds before you say something. It's funny.
You think that was part of the joke?
It was part of the joke. It was clearly part of the joke. No, it was clearly part of the joke.
No,
dude, it was way too long for it not to be a joke, dude. There's no way.
They captured Brian Keith in the Jericho vortex, and you're letting it go.
that is terrible. I feel
Big
so
Bill.
bad.
Big Bill. I'm not even like a huge I like Big Bill, but goddamn, even he does not deserve to be in this. Like he's so much better than this angle.
All right, look, let's not.
Yeah, right. The more I talk about Chris Jericho, the more we're gonna have like an aneurysm. So I'm just gonna stop.
Number 5, New Japan, the new beginning in Osaka. I'm talking about the sequel between Zack Sabre Jr. and Bryan Danielson.
Now, yes, sir. Yes.
These two wrestled at Wrestle Dream last year, and it was really, really good. Kind of slept upon because obviously there was some really other good shit on that card, including Christian and Swerve. Christian and Darby.
Christian and Darby. Yeah.
Fantastic match. I'm going to say that obviously I'm the one. I think out of the 3 of us, I'm the one that's watched the most New Japan recently, purely because of the amount of time I've spent with Tyler and Bo.
What are your thoughts on Blake Christian?
Okay, we actually had this convo.
Blake Christian? Fucking...
We had this convo the other day. So I will say, best of the Super Juniors, he's really started to... He's turned over a new leaf, kind of. He's actually doing really well. But I do agree.
The opposite.
He just does shit, and no one really cares, and it's kind of sad.
It seems like what people bitch about Ospreay for doing. It feels like this.
That is Blake Christian, yeah.
He feels like a creator wrestler. He has all the flashy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just like
Jacob Cass fucking.
It's just happening. It's like okay.
It's the 1190 moon bomb.
Anyway, Zack Sabre Jr. and Danielson. This is my favorite match of theirs because there is a solid 5 to 6 minute sprint in this thing where they are just transitioning between roll-ups, submissions. They're literally just flopping around the middle of the ring, like trying to grab his arm, side transition, trying to grab his leg. It's like actually fantastic. The dragon screws, the finger fucking bending, like
the what?
There are parts of this that are like actually hard to watch because you're like, that's not how the arm should be bending or anything like that. But yeah. Love these two. Love Zack Sabre Jr. Obviously love Danielson. Really, really good stuff.
Best of all time.
Can't complain.
Best of all time, brother.
He is.
Yeah, I think I loved both their matches. I think it's just down like I love Zack. I do really like Zack Sabre Jr. I don't know if like the pure technical stuff is like 100% my thing. I like it in my wrestling, but I like it a bit like minimized when it is. I'm not saying the matches are bad at all. They're both really good matches in my opinion. And it's Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson could wrestle anyone. Thank you.
I know. I cannot see Odyssey Jones on my screen right now. What the fuck?
No, don't worry, man. I just got an email and it's just this picture. You know, it's a great picture.
He's here.
Yeah, an email with Twitter stuff on the phone?
No. It's actually it's a screenshot. All right.
If we get enough likes, we will get Odyssey Jones on the podcast.
Dude,
before he comes up
honestly,
to
we probably fucking could.
We'll figure it out. He's clearly not doing much.
Lord knows he's not busy, Wyatt.
But no, it's a solid pick, solid choice, Donut Cast. I agree.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wyatt fucking Payton, what's your choice?
Takeshita versus Will Ospreay. Yeah. No, this match is awesome. That's all I gotta say, man. This shit ruled. Takeshita's awesome. Ospreay's awesome. Takeshita needs a fucking world title match, man. I'm sick of this shit. At least something. Give him the TNT belt at this point.
Oh, he should win.
I don't get why he doesn't have a title yet. It's weird. And Will Ospreay, like I said, best wrestler in the fucking world. Besides maybe him, Bryan, Ilya, and Gunther are like the best in the world right now.
Does Cody fit that description? Do you think?
Cody, sure, he can round out the 5. He could be number 5.
Yeah, I think so. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say, really. Because Simon already got. Yeah, you already took the reins on that one.
My number 5 is another match I was there live for, and I understand why it's not on y'all's list, but it is Gunther versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 40. Good Lord Almighty, Gunther is the best wrestler to walk this earth at any point in time. And
if I went to night one, I'd probably have this on my list if I saw it live.
Oh, that's totally fair. I mean, that was never going to happen because of Rock, but like, this is I get the whole, like, you guys may want it to be longer. I kind of felt like that after I watched it the first time too. But when I went back and rewatched it, it's just sometimes less is more. And I kind of talked about this in the Betweeners, or long ass Betweeners about me. Like, it was a very simple story, but they just they told it like just very like to its highest capability, like the most physicality, the most like soap opera drama, the most like harrowing selling from Sami Zayn, the most like fan service, the most fan engagement. They packed all their shit in 15 minutes, and it was physical, it was emotional, it was everything that it should have been. Sami Zayn, listen, this probably wouldn't be on the list if they didn't have Sami Zayn hit the Brain Buster. The Brain Buster is what puts this on the list and shoots it up to number 5. Because it was legit something I wasn't expecting, and I got to see it live, and Gunther sold it like death. Just an absolutely incredible match, and it was the perfect way to both round out Gunther's reign as Intercontinental Champion, but also to both round up Zayn's arc going to Mania and begin this genuinely incredible storyline with him and Chad Gable that's going on right now on Raw, which is probably my favorite thing going in wrestling right now, other than Drew and Punk. I mean, that segment, by the time recording this, that segment last night was genuinely like, that was like a bloodline tier, like great soap opera drama right there. Like,
that was
just
amazing.
Absolutely fit.
Absolutely.
I hope hoping Gable wins that Clash because God, he's been fantastic the last couple months.
No, because his contract ends on Friday, so he's obviously leaving.
Oh, it's
Fucking
happening.
hate Twitter so
leaving.
much.
It would be it would be kind of funny if like they have this great angle and then they just for some reason just don't re-sign Chad Gable.
He
and
just disappears next week. We never even talk
Otis,
about him
it's
again.
implied that like Otis killed him or something. Like Otis like ate him.
Oh wow! Well, why is that, Simon? Wow.
Nah, because
you asshole.
Because he's fat?
He had a lunch box.
Oh,
He had a lunch box
wow.
back in the day. You fucker! They made it his gimmick.
you know what?
Suck my dick.
Oh yeah, Tucker!
You
Yeah.
are
Remember
cash.
Tucker and I turned heel? Remember when Tucker and I
Anyway.
turned heel for no reason?
I loved it.
Remember that?
Don't worry about Tucker.
Love him.
Silence, wench. Number 4. Number 4 is my favorite tag match of the year: Sting and Darby Allin versus the Young Bucks.
Yes, sir. That's a real shit right there.
Now, I would just say this was like, this is purely because it was Sting's last match and the fan service was crazy. This was fucking crazy. Sting has been consistently brilliant the entire time, even though most
Tony
of it was with Darby
Tony
Allin.
Khan's greatest booking achievement.
Yeah.
He booked Sting, honestly. Like,
I will tell you right now.
Yeah.
That was my pick also.
What number? This
number
one?
4?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Just the intro video with him in the theater, and then his kids coming out dressed as Surfer and Wolfpack.
Dude, this ruled. This fucking ruled.
Oh,
dude.
man.
There is no one. I don't think anyone has had a better retirement match than Sting. Legit.
It was genuinely perfect.
Let's.
Well. Look. I'm excluding Sean because he came back.
Yeah, that's Flair as
I'm
well.
excluding that.
Flair as
Sean
well.
fucked it. Sean went to
Sean had
Yeah,
number one. Sean had number one
Fucking
signed
hate
steel
HBK,
delivered.
bro. Fucking asshole.
He had it on a silver platter, and then he went to Saudi.
It's painful.
Yeah.
But listen, Sting is what? How old is he now? He's like mid-60s.
64. He was 64. 64.
He was 64 doing flip bumps through a glass pane. Like, and getting power bombed. No, he flipped
Sting
into
got
the
the
he
did. Oh my god. Yeah, in the corner. Yeah.
And he gets power bombed off a ladder through a table, and he just gets the fuck up like nothing's happened.
When he eats the two super kicks, and he just goes fucking.
That's
dude.
never not like
Not
have
only
me
Sting, man.
throwing shit.
That entrance, man, too. The entrance with the Metallica song, with his fucking kids doing the whole Sting
Seek
thing.
and
with the
destroy.
fucking-
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that shit.
And obviously, Darby just dying.
Dude, Darby being the least injured wrestler in AEW is the funniest thing ever. This man dies every fucking match he's in.
I genuinely don't think he's
innocuous. It's the most innocuous bullshit bump that like he breaks his ankle on like a random apron bump after flipping off of a ladder and crashing through glass pane.
How do you not see scars on him? He flipped through a glass pane onto a stack of chairs.
I have a funny feeling this isn't the only example of Darby Allin dying that's going to come up on this list.
Dude, it's actually insane how he was fine after. Well, I mean, obviously not fine. He got hit by a bus not too long after.
Oh yeah, that happened.
But then 2 weeks later, he's in Anarchy in the Arena. It's like he's immortal. If anyone's gonna have like that, like kind of like mutant mindset that people are like, some people are literally immortal. Darby Allin is such a fucking legend for all the shit that he does. Sometimes people forget the shit that he does. Do you remember the thing he did in the Jeff Hardy match? Where he jumped onto him?
He jumped off the ladder onto the bed of chairs?
That shit, yeah.
Jesus.
The match
he
with,
is
the match
genuinely
with
brilliant.
Christian, dude. The match with Christian with the steps.
Yeah, where he scooped him onto the steps, yeah. Do you remember the cinematic one he did where they threw him through the fucking like glass thing? Oh, man.
That was with Brian Cage, right?
That was with Cage and Will Hobbs.
Yeah.
No, when he got put into the fucking, even in his first AEW match, when he got put into the body bag by Cody and he got power bombed onto the ramp, like on the top of his head in the body bag where he couldn't defend himself.
He is the most slept upon person in that company, I think, and we are very fortunate to have him. And I would like to see him win a title very soon. He's very cool.
He'll be a world champ. He's gonna win that eventually.
But no, yeah, Sting had a fantastic retirement. And I'm so excited for his son to start wrestling soon because he was the one in the Wolfpack gear that was doing the most insane jump. Do you remember when he was leaping?
You mean the guy who just looked like Sting? Yeah.
The guy who was leaping.
Elio del Sting.
The Surface Sting guy, he looked cool. But the Wolfpack one that was literally just fucking bouncing across the ring. I was like, oh my god.
He was going at like a vertical angle.
Yeah, it was insane. So yeah, no, shouts out Sting. I'm so glad that he retired as a champion. That was cool as fuck. So,
yeah, awesome.
Good stuff.
Great match.
Simon, number 4.
What? Were you gonna say why you were gonna continue? Were you gonna
that was
no,
number 4.
You because we already did.
Oh, yeah,
that was my number 4.
Speaking of Darby Allin dying, my number 4 is Anarchy in the Arena, the Elite, Young Bucks, Kazuchika Okada, and Jack Perry versus Bryan Danielson, Darby Allin, and FTR.
You're good.
Darby Allin.
I said earlier, if you can't watch some sequences in Ospreay and Takeshita and enjoy it, maybe wrestling's not for you.
Maybe
you cannot watch a professional wrestling match where Bryan Danielson is standing amongst his people while the final countdown blares at full volume and everybody is brawling around the arena and Darby Allin climbs up onto a precipice and right at the apex of the chorus jumps off in perfectly time with the music.
Oh,
then wrestling ain't for you, bud. I'm sorry. If you can watch
Spot of the year.
Don't enjoy this match, this thing is just
Spot of the year.
Well, that's the thing. Is that the spot of the year, or is the spot where Jack Perry gets set on fire the spot of the year, or is the
spot where Jack Perry blasts a pile of rubbish with a fucking truck, and we're supposed to think he just hit Darby Allin?
How about Matt Jackson taking an exploding barbed wire chair and smashing Dax Harwood in the face?
Dude, I was saying this. People were like, "What's your favorite spot from this match?" I said, "How about when Dax was hit over the head with an explosive chair?" I was like, "No one remembers that." It just bang! I was like, "Oh my god!"
These fucking guys, man. They fucking had Darby. They got this guy fucking Vietnam torture method fucking hanging down.
Holding him upside down.
Oh man.
Super kicking his fucking head with
thumbtack shoes, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
God. This thing is just there's nothing else to say about it. It's just, this is madness. I'm somebody who I have really enjoyed the last 2 Anarchy in the Arena matches. I didn't quite love them like everybody else did. I thought they were both very entertaining. This was the apex of that version of the match. I don't even know if they could do another one after this because this is just the most insane 30 minutes AEW has ever put on in their lives.
I don't think they're going to do it all in.
You would be awesome if they just retired the match. If they retired the match and had to be like a legend for years on end, and then when someone eventually says Anarchy in the Arena after years,
this is their new War Games where it comes back.
It's like what they tried to do with the exploding barbed wire, the exploding barbed wire death match, which was retired. Which
you all know how that.
But also,
I'm sorry, but that I know how embarrassing it was when it happened, but if you watch it back, it's so funny listening to Excalibur try and sell it.
Oh my god!
He's like, oh my god!
Oh my god!
It's so much worse because
I just have
oh my god!
All the hype is going on. All the hype is building, and Eddie Kingston runs out to shield Moxley, and you're like, "What the fuck is gonna happen?" And then just.
Well, see, I thought it was like a joke, like it was a gag, like the Elite pulled a fast one. But then Eddie Kingston sold it, and I was like, oh no.
Dude, they're running with this. This is tragic. Oh dear.
It was very.
They did do a good job of bouncing back with Eddie Kingston saying he got PTSD and that was a thing or whatever. I was like, all right, they at least salvaged it somewhat. It's all right. Doesn't make it any better, but
that was the one bad part of that golden era of AEW, 2021, which was the best days.
Oh my god, that did happen then, didn't it? That was before the crowds came back, though, wasn't it?
That was before crowds came back, and that was before
CM Punk. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was yeah, that was before Hangman won the belt, all that shit. So it was okay, that's my number 4. Cass, what's your number 3?
Oh, that's such a good question. Let me answer it for you. Number 3 is WrestleMania.
Oh no, please don't.
Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes in the main event of Mania XL. The world champion.
Not in the top 2, sir?
No.
I'm
gonna explain later because this is my personal list.
That's fair. No, I'm just kind of like shocked.
We've talked about this shit to death, I feel like, so I'll go quickly because it's gonna come back later, I already know. But it was just such a brilliant feeling getting to watch it live, because my experience with it, I was watching it with the Goon Squad, shout out to them, we were watching it on Body Slam. There's a good group of like 7 or 8 of us watching, and just being able to be there with a group of friends and just having all this previous history and knowledge of wrestling in general. And then you get names like Cena running out. You get The Rock and him facing off after what, like 10 years, them just staring each other, 11 years, them just staring each other down, and then The Undertaker. If you told me that The Undertaker would choke slam Rock in Roman Reigns' career, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But it was genuinely the most, like, there was so much random shit happening at a fast rate, and it was such a perfectly booked stuff. And also the fact that Jey Uso spearing his brother off of the ramp was like better than their entire match the day before.
Oh no, not the match.
Have you guys seen, I posted on Twitter, the clip of, I mentioned him a lot, Joe Holbert from Wrestle Purist. It's like a 3-minute, it's not even a diatribe. He just like, very quietly just absolutely eviscerates that match. Like when he's talking about Jimmy Uso, he's like, Jimmy, oh, he's just in tatters, mate. God bless him. God bless Jimmy Uso. There's no reason we're working a heat segment in 2024, mate.
Dude, it was so bad. But yeah, no. Cody finally pinning Rock was such a big, like, I was losing my mind. It's so sweet seeing him like celebrate with everyone else as well. Like we talked about this, we rewatched it, and like that shot of Punk in the corner doing the whoa. Oh man, it is genuinely going to be one of the all-time greatest WWE matches, just in general.
Absolutely,
like because people forget that match is good. Roman hits a fisherman suplex with a bridge. He bridges. Roman hits a fantastic crossroads, bro. Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god!
Save my analysis for later because you know.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it is like top tier WWE stuff. So very good.
Yep.
That's my number 3.
That's your number 3.
What's your
number 3 is?
Don't you do it?
No, it's not. I
mean like don't you do it?
Oh, you know what? No, I'm not. Nope, I'm not. My number 3 is Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins, baby. What? No, fuck off. No, fuck off is the direction you can fuck, alright? Alright. No. Dude, this is one of the best matches, man, of that whole week. I am sick of the fucking revisionism saying that this match was just mid. This match was fantastic. I don't give a fuck. This is the first match on WrestleMania Night 2. And I was fucking locked in. I was dialed the fuck in, man. Drew literally starts with a Claymore, and I was like, let's fucking go. This is it. CM Punk is on commentary. I'm freaking out. Literally, the second that kick happens, the guys who are next to me literally just grab onto me like, oh! Like, we're like freaking out like he won. Drew McIntyre just fucking won. And then, nope, kicks out. The match is going on still. There's like 4 more Claymores, 3 stomps. It's insane. It is so fast-paced. It's amazing. And then McIntyre wins, which is an amazing moment to be a part of that. Being a part of Drew McIntyre's big title win was incredible.
Popped off for that.
And then him fucking slutting out over there to CM Punk, and then getting his ass kicked, and then Priest cashing in. Dude, fuck off. That match kicked ass. That's one of my favorites of the year. I don't give a fuck. No,
it's good. I'm not saying it wasn't good. I just didn't think it would be that high on your list. I was like,
that is very high.
That's
no, dude. It's mainly just because it was the first match on the card. And it was just being there was just so hype. Like that's mainly the reason.
Yeah, I think it does elevate that you were there in the.
And being there to see a cash in like that, seeing a Money in the Bank cash in, seeing Drew McIntyre have that big moment.
If like, you're including everything after the match, dude. I agree.
Yeah, no, I'm including the whole segment.
With my brother. My brother and I, we were because my brother he's pro Punk, so like he was kayfabe like anti Drew, and I was going sicko mode for Drew the whole match, and Drew finally won, and I had my big like. Suck my name, fuck you moment, like when Drew won, and then 2 minutes later, and I was my whole world was shattered. It was, dude, Wyatt. I do agree, like the rush that goes to that went to the arena when the realization hit that the fucking cash-in was happening was like Our section was like deafening.
Like him having the briefcase wasn't that great. Like the fact that he finally cashes in and
we had a
wins.
payoff. We had a good fucking payoff finally.
Us as fans of WWE always have that fear that they're gonna fail the cash in. So the fact that he succeeded, it's like, oh, thank fuck.
We were like I said, dude, being there to see Punk enter also, like just seeing that.
I was gonna say,
like,
that must have been cool.
Like that was
that wasn't on the main stream. That was on the kickoff. I can't believe they didn't have him enter on the main show.
I was shocked. I thought they were gonna start the show and then yeah, weird,
crazy. All right,
whatever though. That is my number 3, boys.
That's a solid shout. That means okay. I'm pretty sure I know what one of your.
Stop strategizing. Well, sure.
I there's one that I'm wondering.
You shut the fuck up.
My number 3 is one that you guys have already mentioned, and that is Darby Allin and Sting versus the Young Bucks from AEW Revolution.
I'm glad. Yeah.
This was my match of the year for a minute. After a couple more. This is the best retirement match of all time. Like the best retirement thing of all time for a wrestler. You guys covered it so succinctly. Like, yeah, this match is like, it's great for its significance, but it's also just like, this thing is insane and it's just high emotion. The crowd is going apeshit. Dude, Ric Flair and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat eating double super kicks at the same time, dude.
No man is supposed to be this color.
Yeah, that tweet is all timer. Ric Flair like actually purple. It was crazy.
And dude, listen, I remember back in like late December, early January when the Young Bucks first came back and they were doing this gimmick. And everybody was like, this sucks. This is so stupid. This is just like, they're just being mad about CM Punk. And now I'm going to say
it's the best Young Bucks thing ever.
This is the best they have ever been. And it's my favorite. They're my favorite gimmick right now of the whole year. Like, it's my favorite character of the entire year. They are genuinely such when they look at Sting, it's before the double super kick spot where Sting knows it, and he goes, "We're not sorry. We hate you." And then we hate you. Yeah. Oh, all-timer. This is great. It was such an emotional thing. Tony Khan only botched because he didn't pay for an extra run on time because Sting's retirement speech got cut off halfway through on the live feed, which was cringe as hell. Other than that, oh, by the way, that whole show, I mentioned a lot of honorable mentions. Revolution, other than WrestleMania for me, for obvious reasons, that's the best show of the year. Revolution, that had like fucking Bryan and Eddie, that Ospreay Takeshita, that had the triple threat with Swerve, Hangman, and Joe as well. Great, all fucking great matches. This is a great show. Great ending for Sting. So glad that his last memory is not him absolutely destroying his quads against Seth Rollins.
Oh my god, bro!
I'm so glad that's not the last memory we have of Sting. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
Sting gift.
Well, number 2, Simon. I don't know if you've heard of this indie company. It's called All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah.
So they had a show pretty recently called Dynasty.
Dynasty.
And these two fellas, I think you said throughout this entire pod, actually, you said both of these men could be best in the world. Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson was revolutionary. What do you mean confession? What do you mean?
I have a confession.
No.
I completely forgot about this.
I knew it! Forgot about this! I was like, there's no way! There's no way it's not on this list!
You put McIntyre versus Rollins on your list, and you forgot about this?
I mean, look, what do you want? It's Ospreay doing his shtick, it's Bryan doing his shtick. What do you want? Like, it's fucking whatever.
It's not just them doing their shtick.
It's good. What do you want? It's good.
Whining.
It's great. Okay.
It's fantastic, is what it was. This is perfect example because people have been bitching, saying, high-flying wrestling isn't proper wrestling and it's taking away from the psychological proper grabs. This is the perfect mix of both styles. Yes. And it literally the pinnacle.
And my full confession, don't I cast? This is also my number 2. So there you go.
Good.
And I struggled between putting this at number 1. It is quite possibly the best one-on-one match AEW in AEW history.
It's up
quite
there.
Possibly. It's top 3 at least. It's like this.
Definitely.
I'm talking one-on-one. I'm not including Bucks versus Kenny and Hangman. I'm not including any of like the big anarchy in the arenas or anything like that. Like, but this match is just the atmosphere in this building is like one of the great. It's like the Grand Slam. Remember when Brian and Kenny first stared off against each other at Grand Slam a couple years ago? It's like that on crack. It's absolutely insane. They build and they escalate it so well, and then the last like 10 to 12 minutes of this match is just, you know how like Cody and Roman was like the last 10 to 12 minutes was just insane cameo, insane moment. This is just insane, pure spots, just absolute like the sequences like Ospreay going for the hidden blade and Brian catching him with the knee. He gets him in the triangle choke. Ospreay,
Oz Cutter countered with the Busaiko knee.
With the Busaiko knee.
Yeah.
Possibly one of the best reversals I've ever seen.
Will Ospreay.
You know why?
Why?
You know why? I thought this was last year. I thought this was December. I got it mixed up with World's End. That's why.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
I'm forgiven. I'm forgiven.
Because this was like what, January, right?
No, this was like
April. Dynasty.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's where Swerve won the belt. That's where Swerve won the belt, bro.
I miss when we had 4 a year with AEW. Now we got one every fucking month. All right. These fucking.
To be fair, that is the same show that Swerve won the belt, and people talk about that more. So
that's true.
Yeah. Well, and then dude, there's an Oz Cutter on the apron in this match. How about Will Ospreay in the triangle choke? Deadlifts Brian, one arm, Styles Clash in the middle of the ring.
One arm Styles Clash will always pop me.
Oh, yes, sir.
The Regal, dude, and then
the Regal Plex. I was going crazy for the Regal Plex.
Popped up into the hidden blade. Man. It's not, but the finish of this match. I need at least 1 to 2 matches a year to hit me with this showdown at high noon, samurai one-stroke duel, fucking last stand charging finisher shit. I need it. I need it to happen at least once a year.
I love people.
Go on.
People tried to say that like Ilya and fucking what's his name? Oh no, who was it? Was it Ilya and Trick or whatever? Their last match they had.
That spot where they said they copied them. Yeah.
Everyone was like, oh, they copied him. It's like they did it first in their last match. Y'all don't watch the product, bro. It's crazy.
And who cares who stole it from who? It looks fucking awesome every single time they do it. So who cares, dude? Yeah, but this was the match that, like, if you still doubt Will Ospreay after this, then I don't know what to tell you.
You a bitch. That's what you are.
Yeah, that spot in the corners is the perfect example of a wrestler building their reputation so you know what's coming, and it's like their signature thing. So you have Ospreay taking off the elbow pad, and you have Danielson doing the yes. It's like, oh my God, what is about to happen?
It was like edge of your... You want to talk about the atmosphere? We all watched this together on the Discord call. At least I joined in halfway through for it because I was watching it and then my stream cut out. So then I ran and jumped onto the Discord, and dude, it was like every 2 minutes, everybody in the chat just going, sound warning. That's losing it.
This was another situation where I was on Gooner Squad, and again, it was literally just all-time shit. And also Danielson, the spot of them gimmicking that he like was paralyzed from the driver. Perfect gimmick, by the way, for Ospreay to be worried about using it.
Or Brian, especially, right?
But now this is a new thing where Will is like debating whether to use it or not. It's good. It's great stuff.
That's gonna cost him against Swerve. I think he's
hitting that on Swerve 100%.
No, but I think he's gonna hesitate, and then Swerve's gonna beat him. That's how
he's gonna do the MJF like. I can't do it, guys. I can't. Fuck.
I can't do it. Fuck. All right. We said all we need to say, folks. It's an all-timer. It's an all-timer match. Just watch it. Wyatt, what's your number 2?
Don't.
This is hard.
Okay.
Oh, really?
I'll tell you right now, because I felt the same reaction to both these matches.
Yep.
And I'll tell you this. I have ordered them in a way of what happened first and what happened after.
That's fair.
I'm going in chronological order. That's how I'm numbered. But I feel the exact same way about both these matches. But the only reason the other one
could both be number 1.
I know what his matches are.
Yeah, I know.
Number 2, Cody versus Roman Reigns.
There it is.
WrestleMania, man. This fucking shit, man. Holy fuck. Dude, entrances, man.
I didn't want to talk about the entrances because I knew you guys were going to talk about it.
Dude, man, seeing seeing that fucking Cody entrance, man, him rising from fucking hell, basically, with his fucking skull Triple H winged mask thing, whatever the hell that was, Triple H, and then singing the fucking song, singing his ass out, and then seeing Roman Reigns with his fucking orchestra of fucking people.
I think about
that final entrance of the Tribal Chief, the final entrance of him as champion, seeing this reign come to an end was insane. And it was almost number one, but man, it was hard. It was very hard, but goddamn, man, this was an experience I will never forget. This was an insane moment. Forget about the fucking cameos. Forget about that shit. Even still, the match was just like being there, the electricity. You talk about the mana. That was what that was. The mana.
Roman hitting the crossroads, man. That shit was insane.
Roman hitting the crossroads and going, yeah, that move sucks.
That move sucks.
I was never going to win with that. That move sucks.
You little bitch.
Dude. And then Seth coming in with the Shield music and then just getting his ass kicked.
Dude, all-timer. The Rock standing there with the...
Like, where is he? Where is he? And then I see Roman Reigns come in and I'm just like, oh, there he is. That's like I saw him
the best. Dude, it is hilarious, but our angle was like we were so in because we were up high. We saw Seth like crawling up.
I didn't see him at all. I didn't see him until he was dead on the floor.
It would have been so cool for them to show Seth like struggling to get up. I get why they didn't want to show it.
Tension. He could have had the chair. He could have been right about to crack Rock, and then
can you imagine Rock
come in and stop?
Like, can you imagine a shot of Rock looking at the entrance ramp and behind his shoulder you see Seth like struggling to get up? That would have been crazy.
There was like, dude, everybody in our section was like, go, quick, hit him. And it was too late. It was like, we were literally like, dude, I mean, it was like watching one of these action movies that has like an insane third act, like an Infinity War or like an Avatar Way of Water.
I still have those. I have that video of those entrances, by the way, that Dan finally sent to me a couple weeks ago. Dude,
my brother. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna wait to talk about Cody.
He's gonna listen to this, isn't he?
White, you got anything else to say about it?
No, dude, just the match. Like, again, I felt my voice give out when that 3 count hit. It was like 1, 2, 3. I was like, yeah. It was literally like, and then just like the feeling of like leaving the arena afterward. Hearing that song still, everyone going, whoa! Like, it's 20 times, man. Nothing was like that, man. You can't.
Yeah. That was us leaving all in. Like, everyone singing the MJF theme. Like, it just having a good ending to a pay-per-view is always fun.
And again, also just being at WrestleMania, too. Again, I've talked about this, too. Just being with people who just love this shit. Like, a bunch of people just getting up in conversations with people in line, talking with people next to you about shit. Like, it's like you guys have already, like, known each other. It's so weird, man. It's so
just significant. Cool. And, like, dude, like, I maintain, I'll talk more about it later, because spoilers.
Like, I met this old guy in line or whatever. He was, like, 49 or something. He saw, like, Brett and Shawn when he was young at WrestleMania. Like, he saw that. And he was like, yes, my first
Iron Man match.
Yeah. Holy he's like, this is my first one since.
And it was also just significant, because, like, bro, we all met up. It was awesome.
Yeah, exactly. That shit,
awesome.
Yeah, that must have been
the whole trip was awesome, man.
God,
anyway, but it's not number one because
what's your number
I must say this right now, Simon. You might as well just do it right now.
Are you sure?
We know what it is, so just
surprise. My number one is Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns for WrestleMania 40. Listen, people, I'm gonna listen. I think about like the position I was in. The feelings I had, the sights I took in
the mana
from WrestleMania and this match in particular, like once a day. Like I'll find myself just like nodding off thinking about standing in the fucking crowd watching Cody win and like my reaction and just this was the most I had the most sordid history with this fucking feud and this fucking match because they boomed me, and then they boomed me again. They did it even worse back in January when I literally was so mad I was gonna like cancel my tickets. And I think about what this WrestleMania could have looked like, and like how it could have been one of the most disappointing things of all time. And I remember like the feeling I had, like even after Rock and Roman won on night one, I was like, man, I have a bad feeling in my gut. I feel like they're just gonna do it to me again. I feel like I'm just gonna get smacked and they're gonna ruin my fucking life. Exaggerating. This is what wrestling is. It's the perfect mix of physicality, great spots. Because here's the thing, man. Cody and Roman, I've said this before, beyond like all the crazy shit that like even their first match, which isn't as much of a glup shit fest as this, is fucking fantastic. Like even before it gets to the ending, like that match is excellent. And this match too, they have such natural chemistry. They play off each other so well. Their characters, their move, they're very fun to watch back and forth against each other, watch them interact because they're very different. And John Cena and The Undertaker, and I heard the Shields music, and we all had collective minor schizophrenia thinking that Dean Ambrose was going to walk through the crowd. We all fucking Roman Reigns. I talk about this. This was like the series finale. It was Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. No.
God damn it.
Roman Reigns costing his whole generational title run because he could not let go of Seth Rollins.
It's like, bro, y'all are gay, bro.
Wow.
Y'all are just gay now.
Could not let go. John Cena and The Rock. Dude, my brother and I started watching wrestling when Once in a Lifetime was happening. So it was like a full circle, like 12 years later.
Dude, same. First WrestleMania hype. I remember was that.
Oh, John Cena and The Rock were staring each other down, and I felt something change in me. The Undertaker. I never thought I would see The Undertaker live. The same way I never thought I was going to see The Rock live, but that changed. And I got to see him fucking lay out The Rock. The Rock did the greatest fucking facial syllable time. He was literally doing the Scooby-Doo fucking...
Yeah.
Cody winning...
Yeah.
This is the best payoff. Listen, there are better matches. There are better matches. This is probably my favorite match of all time. I'm not gonna lie, just for my own emotional enjoyment.
Right.
I just,
but I get shit for Drew and Seth. Gotcha. All right.
If you think this match is on the same galaxy as Drew and Seth, I think you need to. I think there's an issue.
I think I will go rewatch Drew and Seth, and then I'll come back to you.
Oh, no, I rewatch. It's a really good match. It's not this though. It's not
We'll
this.
watch it right after this.
Well, I gotta
No.
eat something. I'm hungry.
That's a joke. I'm not doing that shit. Fuck y'all.
Okay, Donut Cast, you're number one.
I am going to do mine before why because mine's going to surprise you.
Mine will not. Surprise you.
I'm going back to the very first day of the year.
Day one-ish. Oh, day one Raw.
Shut the fuck up.
Actually, I just knocked my whole.
Nia Jackson's Becky Lynch. The day one Raw.
Noah ran a show called The New Year.
What?
And there was this one match that opened my fucking eyes, right? Because I never tapped into the Japanese wrestling scene until very late last year, early this year. So I'm watching this Noah show with Tyler. And this match happens. And like, I'm thinking, this is going to be great. But I watch it. And I'm literally locked on. This is probably one of the best matches I've ever seen. It's probably in my top 10 matches of all time. It has no significance. I don't think it was for a title. It's literally just two dudes beating the fuck out of each other. I want to show you boys because I definitely know you haven't seen it. Tomohiro Ishii versus Masaki Kitamiya.
Oh, shit.
This match is fucking fantastic. It is literally just two beefed up bastards trying to kill each other. I remember so much from it. It is the stiffest offense I've ever seen in my life. I love this shit. I need to rewatch it because it's been a minute. I did rewatch it back in like March, so I do need to watch it again. And I want to show you.
There was a rematch. Did you see there was a rematch lately? A couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was a rematch at one of the Noah shows. I haven't seen either of
well.
them, but there was a rematch. Yeah, apparently it was also good.
But literally, this match captivated me. I don't know how I don't know why, because like I said, there was no significance. It wasn't like a storyline or anything. It was literally just something they threw together for the show, and I was blown away. I need to show you guys this match. It is like one of my personal favorite. Like, people look at me and be like, oh, okay, that's a more of a, when I talk about my favorite matches, it's more of a personal list than it is like all-time matches that people say, like Punk and Cena and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But genuinely, this match is in my top 10 forever, I think. I never seen anything like this before, and I think I genuinely need to watch it I need to watch it again, and you guys need to be there for it because you need to know what I'm talking about.
I'll check it out. I've been meaning to watch Noah and All Japan for a minute, so you know.
Noah's cooking, and you know, I've always known Tomohiro Ishii's like he's the dude. He's fucking sick.
Oh well, Tomohiro Ishii fucking
So
yeah. That's
Kinomiya also fucking great. So yeah, like I said, we have to watch it at some point. It is genuinely fantastic. So that's my pick.
Fucking right.
I thought I was gonna be really cool and bring a match to number one, and that was going to be Tomohiro Ishii versus. No, I'm joking. It wasn't going to be that.
I was about to have an absolute.
Because if it was, I would have been super happy. So the fact that you just cock teased me, I'll beat your ass.
Anyway, no, my number one
with my
and again, it's a bit of a tie with 1 and 2. But I had to put it on there. We already talked about it. Anarchy in the Arena. Fucking amazing.
Valid choice.
Match of the fucking year. Dude, Darby used a fucking flamethrower against Jack Perry. That's it. That's how you know it's the best match ever. They used a fucking flamethrower on live TV. Incredible. One of the
we
best.
We didn't mention the fact that the Jack Perry dragged Tony Khan.
Tony Khan, he's making the fuck weird.
Oh my god, Tony Khan! Yo, put up the clip of Tony Khan barrel rolling down the ramp, please.
Yeah, for the clip of him rolling down the fucking ramp. Yeah.
It's like that dude dressed as the Joker doing that skid, like when he fucking knows.
Yeah, I love that fucking clip so much. The Joker. Whoa! That's so fucking funny. Oh my god.
But nah, dude, this match, man. Like I said, the final countdown thing. Like just them just like going like, yeah, play our fucking music, fuck that song, and then like Brian Danielson going, fuck yeah, no, play the best wrestling music.
Turn that shit off.
And then Nick just going, turn that shit off. It's $200,000 for each time you have to play something.
Dude, that shot of Brian Danielson standing in the crowd, his arms out. And the people all doing the fucking
that is a iconic shot right there.
He's the greatest of all time, people. He is. I'm sorry.
He's incredible.
It's true.
Brian Danielson is fucking incredible, dude.
And like you said, Darby jumping off of the exact moment of the chorus, like.
You know what, too? There could have been a moment where they could have had Sting have a funny little cameo, but they didn't. And that was awesome.
No, Sting's retired, man. Like, Darby's his own man now.
Yeah.
Only bring Sting out for like nuclear option. Like he's got to be like a once a year sort of deal, in my opinion. Like even if he's not wrestling, just do a segment.
He's gonna do the Undertaker spot.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be sick, actually, man.
Oh,
anyway, but no, yeah, dude, this match is. I am a Jack Perry fan now. CM Punk, dude, I'm sorry, man. CM Punk knew what the fuck he was doing that day. All right. He said, Jack, why are you doing this internet bullshit? I'm just trying to help you, dog. He goes, what are you going to do about it? He goes, come on, man. I'm going to fucking kill you, man. Don't do this. And then he said, all right, I didn't punch him.
No. I was going to say, he didn't kill him. He didn't kill him. He just choked him. He just choked him a bit.
And throw a punch. You know,
I don't want to hear any more Punk slander. He knows how big of a name he is in the industry.
He made Jack Perry a fucking guy,
quote, is ridiculous. It's like, you know what? You're the dude. I don't care. You're the fucking guy. I just choked him a little.
That is the entirety of the beef he had with Jack Perry, was just, dude, why do you insist on just doing internet shit? No one cares about this. They care about how you wrestle. He goes, what are you going to do about it? Fucking get over here.
It was a wake-up call, and now Jack Perry's fucking fantastic. So, like...
And then he ends that interview with fucking, I have nothing against Tony Khan. I talked to Tony Khan if you wanted to.
I like Tony Khan, you know? I like Jack Perry. I'd wrestle him again, you know?
He persuaded an entire fucking production to play the clip. And it benefited him.
It actually benefited Punk.
Everyone's like, what was the point? Everyone's like, what's the point? Why do we do this?
In hindsight, they actually managed to rebound that stupid.
Both AEW and CM Punk benefited, so I don't care.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not. There's some people I know, man, who are still on like pro Punk, pro Jack. I'm like, buddy, they're both doing good. Can we move on with our lives, please?
Dude, exactly.
It's been almost 2 years since the. It's been almost 2 years since the first brawl out. Can we like move on with our lives, please?
Exactly.
Can we just pretend it didn't happen?
Honestly, it's so unnecessary. So like,
it's just
he's being set on fire. Like, dude,
exactly. Every criticism should be gone from that, you know. Like,
if you set yourself on, if you get set on fire, and there are people still going, I don't like him. He ain't but I'm real glad. I don't.
Oh my god. Also, Okada holding up the fucking Rainmaker Street shit.
Ah!
Oh my god, dude.
And the Rainmaker pose. Yeah. Oh, he's all timer, man.
Dude, Okada Omega. Okada. Shut up, bitches.
Shut up, bitches.
This is great. I love you guys. I love you guys.
Dude, him crying and then go, thank you. He's all timer.
Okada versus Omega in Wembley is gonna hit the streets like.
I don't think it's gonna be Wembley. I think it's.
You don't think they're doing Okada Omega? In
No,
Wembley?
they will do it. I don't think it's gonna be Wembley.
Who's
it's too
Okada
early.
wrestling in Wembley then? Who's Okada wrestling in Wembley?
I don't know. Christian Cage.
I mean, all timer. Actually,
by the way, Christian and Swerve fucking cooked. That ending spot
that's a great
where
match.
he kicks
That was
him
my
in
other
midair.
mention. I was gonna mention the Christian Cage, Adam Copeland, the I Quit match they had in Toronto because I was there live for that.
Yeah.
And that was when he took the spiked bat to Christian's nuts.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Also, Lee Moriarty versus Carl Fletcher from Supercard.
You mean Lee Johnson?
Ooh. Oh, there it is. See you next time.
Little Freudian slip there, don't I?
To be fair, it's not because they share that thing. It's because they have the same stature and their names are Lee.
I think it's gonna go in the quote chat. Actually, I think it's gonna go in the quote chat. Actually, I think it's gonna.
I might off myself.
Not Simon, but you. Like you know.
Okay, look. I'm really tired. I don't have excuse. I'm stupid.
Don't even. We know.
It happened.
I don't. I don't really care. It's just funny.
All you should take away from this is what was your favorite match of the year so far? But there's a Q&A down there on this.
You like Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso from WrestleMania? If you did, I want to know where you live.
Oh,
you're gonna lose toes.
We are also gonna have a poll in the Spotify section.
Oh, don't say what it is.
Oh, you don't want to say what it is?
It is a chasm of death. I don't know what happens there, but there is a poll on every Spotify episode, and it just do with that what you will. All right.
Just hang out with it, whatever you want to, whatever you
hang
want
out with it.
I saw a lot of people wanting me removed, if I died. So it's all good, brother. It's all good.
We love Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah.
Hootie and the Blowfish fan.
Yeah.
Hootie
and the Blowfish of Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah,
oh, Morty. Anyway.
Oh, God. All right. Well, it is currently the end. So, Wyatt.
Oh.
You know what that means?
That is true. Little
51 seconds has shut down.
Changed. It is shut down, boys. No
we
more.
We have been bought by Disney, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
so I have to tell you, we have a new company.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
It's called Revamp Studios.
Oh, boy.
Here it is.
Revamp Studios.
There it is.
Studios logo. There it is, guys. There it is.
So, Revamp Studios, Wyatt, I'm going to give you, lo and behold, get this, this is a new idea. 51 seconds.
What?
Right? Crazy, I know.
Holy shit.
The hierarchy is about to change or whatever.
The hierarchy of power.
We're going to spin a wheel of random movies.
Oh boy.
And Wyatt is going to repitch the movie with new actors and a new plot.
Oh.
And we can we'll see if he cooks. All right? So I'm going to spin the wheel.
This is a good gimmick. I like this gimmick. This is a good gimmick.
All right, I found a random wheel. We'll probably add our own movies to it, but this is just impromptu for now. Why, are you ready?
Oh, I am so ready.
Let's
I am
find out.
Fuck in.
Let's find out what movie you are going to be repurposing. Oh my god. It is...
Wow,
what the fuck is that? Tintin! Brother,
The
you have to
Adventures
read
of
Tintin.
Okay.
Oh,
My
shit.
Adventures of Tintin, whatever it's called.
Oh, shit.
Can we get the soundbite of Cash just going, Tintin, please?
Alright. Okay,
All right.
Wyatt, you got... you got
All right.
51 seconds. The Adventures of Tintin... Is it still animated?
So it's animated, but it's entirely claymation.
Oh, stop motion. Yes,
Oh,
cooking.
That's a great
No,
idea.
no, no, no. So it's actually claymation, but it's CG.
What?
It's like a
What?
Corpse Bride scenario where it's like CG. but it looks
Okay,
like-
But it
alright.
looks so it's like CG made to look like stop.
Yeah, but it's completely smooth. There's no like frames removed or anything. It's like completely smooth.
What's that
So
one
it's like
Aardman movie that wasn't stop motion?
You made like
Flushed
a
away.
Gmod
It's like
movie.
that.
It's like in
Flushed
Gmod.
away. It's like flushed
Yeah.
away.
Flushed away
Alright.
is a good shout. Actually, that's a
Alright.
good shout.
3,
Alright.
2, 1. Adventures of Tintin.
All right, so we start so basically this movie, right? This version of Tintin, it's a little bit more whimsical than the last one. Even though the last one
Yep.
was really whimsical. This actually ignores that whole movie. It starts from anew. Tintin is like about like 40 years old at this point. His fisherman dad, whatever his name is, I forgot his name. He's like dead now. It starts with like the funeral, and Tintin has like a beard to show that time has passed. And he goes like, he's also American now. He's not even British. He goes, that guy from the last movie, he had a map, and I got to go find that map. And I'm gonna bring you along with me, son. And it's a little smaller version of Tintin. He's played by Adam Sandler, and regular Tintin is actually played by Jeremy Irons.
What's Small Tintin's name?
His name is
Shut the fuck up, man.
Okay.
Shut up.
Tauntaun.
Yes.
Why did you Logan Tintin? You killed Captain Haddock.
myself.
What did you do? Did you kill him?
Where's Captain Haddock? What did you do to him?
What did you do to him?
Did you kill him?
So yeah, guys, that's we have the that's the movie, guys. It's
I need
like
to
I said,
watch The
starring
Adventures of Tintin.
Jeremy
You've never
Irons
seen
will play
it?
this.
Nope.
Jeremy Irons?
Yeah, Jeremy Irons will play the main Tintin in this. He'll play Tintin Prime, but he's
When you look at
American,
his-
so it's Jeremy Irons doing an American accent. And he goes, could a father not marry his son?
I was ready to fucking say it.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
I can't get over that fucking video, dude.
The interviewers look on his face like
He's like, so for those who don't know, Jeremy Irons did an interview with the Huffington Post in 2013 in which he was asked about his opinion on gay marriage, and he just goes, feeling so confident, just goes, could a father not marry his son? Literally does like the crossed arms, like he said the smartest shit in the world.
I
And the guy goes,
really hope he's
"No,
like
no."
he's like not that stupid now because that's the
That's
worst thing I've ever
so
heard.
funny.
Dude, and the guy just goes like, well, no, there's laws against incest. And he goes, no, it's not incest between two men. Incest is there to protect us from reproducing. Two men can't reproduce. And I'm like,
What the fuck, Jeremy
oh
Irons?
my god.
Jeremy. Okay, Jeremy Irons is recast.
Be
Jeremy Irons-
prepared.
Oh my god, dude. Jeremy Irons, what a guy.
We're
Anyway.
gonna recast. We're recasting him. We're recasting him. Who's
Who's ready for Tom?
Oh yeah, so that leaked actually. So yeah, that stuff came out. We
That was
had to
part of the
fire
Sony
him.
leaks. That was part of the Sony.
Yeah, it's part of the Sony leaks. And we actually recast Tintin. We actually went with an American person this time to do this
So-
proper American accent, and that's
So-
Giancarlo
Yeah.
Esposito.
Jesus Christ, man.
And
Oh my
Tintin is
God.
still white, by the
Captain
way.
Haddock.
So yeah.
What
Hello,
did you do to
Captain
Captain Haddock? Did you kill him?
What did you do to Captain Haddock? Did you kill him?
I don't
Well-
know you.
Not my
I
chica.
will kill
Not my
you.
chica.
I will kill Captain Haddock.
I will
Is
kill
the
your
dog dead?
innocent boy. I will kill
Is-
Don.
Is Snowy dead?
Which one's that? I didn't see the fucking
The,
movie.
the
either.
dog.
That's the fucking dog's name. No, he is dead, but like he's like stuffed now. Like he's like Tintin has him like in his room.
He's carrying him around.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I thought he'd be like Buster in Toy Story 3, where he's just on like death's door at that point.
No.
Honestly, like redoing Tintin as more gritty and like in that like clay style would be kind of dope.
It would be kind of cool.
Well, I'd never seen the first Tintin. I've heard it's more mature than the other. Than the
It's
Yeah,
quite
that's
mature.
Indiana Jones
It's
movie.
also literally, it's like Indiana Jones where it's just wacky shit happening, like like Uncharted.
Actually, you know
There's
what?
just
More
random
so
shit happening.
Uncharted. Yeah, more so Uncharted actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's pretty good.
I've seen clips.
Anyway.
I've seen enough clips to see it. That is
Good
it, guys.
We are gonna add more movies to that wheel, but it's been
Turbo.
a very
Awful episode.
nonchalant episode right now. I am so giggly after that fucking.
It is a Tuesday, man. It is Tuesday in the afternoon, and we're just,
We are just
one of those
saying
days.
shit. We really are just saying
If you're
shit.
here, if you're watching, that's all we need. Thank you. Thank you to everyone that's bought our shit, our merchandise so far. If you need to get merch,
for all the support on our previous episode where we had the lovely Mike Peterson as a guest on our podcast.
The reception from that was wonderful. Thank you
Very
for all the
cool.
views on that video.
Nice
that was
video.
really, really cool.
Thank you,
Very,
Mike,
very
once
nice.
again. Thank you,
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, pretty much it for your lovely comment on our TV squad.
They also gave us a little. They gave us a little shout out on the Wangers show last night with.
I didn't see that. Okay, let's go back.
It was at the very end. It was at the very end. Yeah, I just typed in a comment saying like, "Yo,
That's
thanks for being on the
crazy.
show," or whatever, and he goes like, "Oh yeah, thanks for that was awesome." They
That's
all like
dope.
listen to it and shit. Yeah. I was
Oh,
like,
that's
"Damn."
Okay,
awesome,
well-
man. That's great.
Yeah.
That's been the show. And Simon, where can they get our merchandise?
www.goonsquadpw.com/merch.
baby.
Buy my merch.
/collections/podcasts.
Slash.
Hey.
And we cooking with gas now, baby. We cooking with gas. We got that
Cooking
new
with
shirt.
poo, and
What?
expect some fun stuff in the next few weeks, boys.
Exactly.
We got
We
Yes.
expect every. Let's just say this is an odd number because there's 3 guys. It's the 11th episode. It's an odd number. Next episode is an even, which is 12. What could happen there?
No, yeah.
You guys like Mike? We got some more cool people coming your way.
We got him again. I imagine he just every.
Mike
We said
again.
Mike every other episode. We said Mike every other episode.
He probably would do it.
Mike.
Actually, no. We will.
New
The good, the bad, the bruv, and the Mike.
Mike.
I do have a concept for a little altercation station in the future. So
Oh, yeah?
get hyped for that. I
Yeah,
might,
just
I
let
might,
us know, bro.
Yeah, I might have some strings pulled for that. So
It's been a great episode. It really hasn't. See you later.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Have a
Bye.
good one.
Fuck you.
Don't piss in the fountain. Stop.
I feel you crumbling. I feel you crumbling.
I feel.
Please shout them out.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for like the 3 viewers that watch this every week. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, us
One of
three.
them's melee.
Yeah, us
One of them's
three.
melee. No, it's us three, chair, and melee, and that's it.
God
Yeah.
damn it. Hi, Simon Miller.
Dude, fuck off.
You on our pod, please.
You know what? No,
Why?
hey,
Look, I
hey,
love
Chris
it. I
Van
love
Vliet.
slapping my head. No.
Chris Van Vliet. We're coming for you.
Chris Van Vliet. We
John
coming.
Ross up, baby. We go get it. We go get John Ross.
We're gonna
Bye,
steal your
everybody.
job.
Get ready for our 50th episode special with Obama.
Obama.
It's gonna be awesome.
I think you just say Obafemi, and I was like, hell yeah. dude.
Obafemi. Alright, goodbye. Stop recording. Stop recording.
Yeah,
Guys, stop
stop,
recording.
Stop
Guys, stop
recording.
recording. Guys, stop recording. Guys, stop recording.
No,
Oh my god.
My answer
no,
is no.
is no.